Alright, so you guys are back on your ship after this long, hard battle. Got your prizes. You can make your way to Dantooine whenever.
Well, let's go there now.
No business you want to roleplay beforehand?
I don't know. Is it the beginning of the new month?
No, it's only been 3 days. I still have the counter. Can you pass me a napkin? Or a paper towel or whatever?
There you go. Let me make that lid.
Terrible. Or give me the whole stack.
I'm pretty good at maintaining a clean space, except for like the soda that I.
Yeah, that's all I need it for. Is I need to use it as a whatever it's called. Okay. So I guess you guys are gonna just go straight there then. All right. Let me do my counter. So let's see. That should be about a week to get there usually. That's usually how I count space travel. Alright, so eventually you guys finally return to Dantooine to meet with the Jedi Masters.
Do you have a pencil?
Here we go.
I guess I could have turned around and seen that.
There we go.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Alright.
What are you doing to my character?
That's you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You're the other
Oh,
sheet.
be damn.
Were you starting to write on his?
I was fixing to.
Yours should be on the left.
Yours is loose.
Oh, mine is loose.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both of yours.
Do you want your character sheet?
I think that would be helpful, I suppose.
It's like I don't know if I want my character sheet at my.
I was about to write all over that motherfucker. I wrote all over mine. I'm trying to keep Aces clean. So I can just use B9s when he dies as a damn death note.
Let's see. So, you guys make your... I'm guessing you guys were just heading straight to the Enclave to meet them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, this time you're able to go to the upper levels. A place that neither of you have been, but JP's character, Senna, has been.
Oh, special.
Because remember, you guys went to the lower levels last time you were on Dantooine.
Yeah.
Because the upper was blocked off.
Yeah.
But now you're going to the upper. And you make your way to the council chamber, which is now this big open field. It used to be a closed-in area. But the damage from the years and the bombing has caused it to where now it's an open field with actual grass and everything, too. So Rook looks over, the old man one, the one that's very Ed Asner-ish.
Oh, shit.
He looks at you and says, it is not as it was. And by the way, Meetra is with you, because Meetra, obviously, this is her big thing, too.
Yeah.
Zezkael adds,
Ooh.
but perhaps that is for the best. Kavar says, we were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to reach us, and I imagine you have many questions. Brooke says, or perhaps you have come for vengeance.
Hmm.
There is a pause before Meetra responds. I need to know what you spoke of when you cast me out of the Order many years ago. Brooke says, you already know the answer. You noticed it in those who travel with you. What are you talking about? Zezkai adds. Have you noticed that when you act, others follow? Kavar continues to add. Those that travel with you. Did nobody stay on the ship, I'm guessing?
No, I didn't stay on the ship.
Okay.
And to that, I'd be like, follow. What?
Zezkai responds, yes. When it comes to Meetra's special abilities, whenever she acts, those that are around her follow her without question, without hesitation.
You damn right I do.
Brooke says, against their instincts and sometimes against their sense.
You damn right I do.
Kavar adds, it is because she is a leader, but that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm trying to tell her and you.
Just to let you know, I was being B9.
Yeah. I figured.
Okay. I left Asen on the ship.
No, I figured.
I'm gonna leave one of the two.
Yeah, Asen, I'm assuming is on his yacht, not on the actual party ship.
On the
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because there's the yacht and then there's the Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
Meetra says, "Are you saying I'm controlling them?" Rook says, "It is not an easy thing to explain. Surely you are familiar with force bonds." It is.
I'm sure you're just accusing her because she's a better leader than you are.
He's accusing her because she's hot.
It is the bond that develops between apprentice and master. In case you didn't know.
Well, really haven't had a solid master to understand that concept. So
Hadn't been one. Hadn't been one in the last 100 years or so.
Well, it's what happens when one truly understands another. It is developed over time. Their understanding of each other.
So where do you think that I just blindly follow her comes into play if I haven't ever been her student?
Kavar decides to answer that for you. She makes connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who travel with her. She doesn't have to be a master or an apprentice to them. The resonance is even greater when they too are Force sensitive.
No.
Well, I'm not force sensitive.
Yeah,
I still do it.
explain
Have
that
you
one.
seen her ass? Well, I think it's pretty easy to explain why B9 would do it.
Zekai clears his throat. Well, he decides to speak to Meetra directly. As it feels kind of weird that everybody's talking about her while she's in the room.
Right. I'm trying to make her feel
Meetra,
uncomfortable.
do explain how you've been controlling us all this time.
Dirty swine.
So Zekai says to her directly, your actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force. Kavar adds, when you suffer, their spirit echoes it, and when they are in pain, their pain becomes yours. And now Meetra asks, well, how did this happen? Because obviously that's a pretty important question if you are to believe that any of this is real.
Yeah.
Kavar says, well, you do not know, but it is not the first time you have felt the weight of so many lives. Zekai says, and that is why the Mandalorian Wars echo within you still.
Oh, man.
Meetra says, so all those deaths at Malachor,
You can drink some mine if you want to.
and she gets cut off before she can finish her question. Brooke cuts her off, and he says, we did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it, because of that last battle of the Mandalorian Wars. Zekai says, the screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated. And Kavar adds even further upon this, their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet, and within you. To hear the Force over such pain, it is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure. And it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished, all those who you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war at Duxon. Malachor was simply the final blow. So basically, from what you can get from what they're saying, basically they're saying you know how she's been trying to figure out, why was she cut off by the Jedi Council? Da 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 da. She cut herself off. Is their common theory. So yeah, so basically this whole quest, it turns out it was on her. It turns out that the actual war. So I don't know if she's talked to you about Malachor yet. I don't think so.
She's only mentioned the place Malachor, but she hadn't actually.
She actually talked about what happened there.
No, she only mentioned it, and that's it.
So basically, Malak had a big bomb that he had her set off, and it was basically a gravity bomb that killed everybody and everything that was on the planet. And all that death was just too much for her. But she was right there, like above it in the atmosphere.
Don't I have empathic abilities to move her into content to awaken the force within her? I'm pretty sure I do.
It was brought back through another means.
Oh. If I'd known that, I would have just used my own.
It's already been brought back.
I was going to say, she was using force powers.
Yeah, it's already been brought back. So Rook says, you were deafened. Kavar says, you were broken. And Zeskai says, you were blinded.
You were a bitch. Sorry. You were in such a role, I just had to ask.
No, it's fine. And Rook says, when you returned to us, we saw what had happened. You carry all those debts that Malachor within you, and it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot be filled. Kavar says, in you we saw a wound in the Force. Zeskai says, in you we saw the end of the Force.
Mm.
And Meetra says, my connection to the Force is even stronger than before. And Rook says, yes, you can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds, leeching the life of others, and siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a breach that must be closed. You transmit your pain, your suffering through the Force. Within you, we see something worse than merely the teachings of the Sith. What you carry may mean the death of the Force, and the death of the Jedi.
Ooh, shit.
Meetra says, I am stronger than I ever was. Rook says, so you think. It is not the strength of a Jedi you feel. Zeskai looks over and he says, he's right. It's all the death you've caused to get here. You feed on it, and you grow stronger. You're like Malachor. It's in you. It's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds, only to become more and more powerful. Why do you think that was? Kavar adds, but what's worse is that bonding you have. It hasn't gone away. It's gotten stronger. And the more attachments you form, the more you draw others to you. Rook says, and that is why you are a threat to us all. What if other Jedi went to war as you did, suffered the same events, and emerged as you did? What if there was a crucible that trained such Jedi to consume and kill?
Just so you know, there is. It's,
Are you thinking of the Morban one?
her name is Senna. Just so you know. It's a little late.
Senna is not of the dark side.
Senna just knows how to train them to become dark side.
She real knows how to pick
Yeah,
them.
she knows how to do it, boy.
Hold on. In the mass of all the Sith, all the Padawans you have, I bet I can't pick a single one, but Senna can choose them all.
Well,
her talents exceed her abilities.
Zeskai looks over at Meetra and says, well, she will be the one to lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow. And Vrook says, our judgment before remains exile. You must leave, and must leave with your tie, without your tie to the Force. It is a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done. Kavar says, forgive us, but it is necessary. Meetra says, I won't give up the Force. Stop this.
Before we do all that nonsense, I ask to take Meetra's hand so I can see all that I can about her.
Okay. So what are you trying to figure out specifically?
I'm trying to figure out what she had went through, because they're saying that her emergence is what has caused her to become so dark, and I don't really think that that's the case. I think they're honestly scared of her for a different reason.
Who's this again?
They're just using
Meetra, yeah.
They're just using an event in her past to keep her from being part of the Jedi Order, and I'm going to put a stop to that if I can. I'm going to look at her past, her present, and I'll even take 5 strain to look into her future as clearly as I can.
Let's just look at what we know about her before you do that. I mean, she come with what's the other one's name? Kreia.
And also, Gonk, or Gank.
Gank, yeah.
Yeah, because that's when you met her, was when she had those 3.
Right.
Honestly, I can't remember everything though, so.
But neither one of, well, I can't say neither one of them. But Meetra's not Sith.
Well,
So I'm going to look into her past.
Okay. So you see the horrors of Malachor and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that she's the one, yes, she was indeed the one who had the bomb go off, because she was one of Malik's generals.
Mm-hmm.
And you do see her pain and suffering from the bomb and the death.
So would I be able to gather that from the pain that she's suffering right now, she's repentant, or she is?
Well, that pain was from that was in the past. That was the present of the past, is what I mean. Like, she was visually in pain, like if you're looking into the past.
Mm-hmm.
So like you see that she was on her knees and all that when it happened. But it wasn't because of like regret, it was more of a physical, actual pain she was having. And you can see that you see something strange happen. That's a technique that you have not seen before.
Mm.
And you can guess that the Masters are actually kind of right. She did cut herself off. Somehow. And strangely enough, she didn't know that she did this to herself. You can also see that it did create they've been trying to call it, a kind of death spot to the Force. Like there's no Force in her spirit, essentially, like it was gone. And you can also see that when the bomb went off on Malachor, it did the same thing to the entire planet. All the deaths of all those people created that. So the entire planet on Malachor is like that as well.
Well, would you say that the fact that she allowed this bomb to go off killed what little spirit of
The Force.
Force was in her, or would you say that the simply knowing that all those people died killed her from the Force?
It was the bomb, because without the bomb going off in the way it did, it would not have caused her. It wouldn't have caused that much death to kill the Force on that planet, as well as to cause her to have to cut herself off.
Mm. Now, flash forwarding to the events before we meet her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, 4 or 5 years before we meet her.
You can see that it's just her in exile without her powers.
Okay.
Like no people around her at all.
I'm going to start looking past this point. If she heads down, heads down the.
So now she's trying to get future.
Yeah.
Wait, don't get future yet.
Why?
I want to see how her and, like, you need to keep looking right there where you were, like, past when she starts getting her powers back. Like, how does she do?
Okay, let's look at that then.
So are you trying to see how she got her powers back?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see how the powers have flowed back into her.
So what you can kind of see is, it's probably my dad.
It's a G. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what you can kind of see is it's when she met with Kreia.
If you want to drink it.
While she was on, you remember them talking about Paragus and how it blew up and all that?
Mm.
It was while she was on that planet that she actually started to reacquire powers while she's with Kreia.
Okay.
And you can, are you trying to see like how, like, are you trying to
Like,
go into her mind?
I'm more or less trying to figure out how she unlocked herself from the cutoff of the Force. What event seemed to trigger her abilities to return to her.
So from what you can see, it's, once again, the Masters are kind of right, and that being around Kreia is what activated it.
So Kreia is the cause, not Meetra herself.
Well, Kreia is the cause of her powers re-emerging. Or it's,
So,
more of Meetra being around people.
Yeah, no, it's not Kreia. It's just Kreia's existence and being a part of her life
Yeah.
that is bringing her to unlock herself.
And you can,
More or less.
if you were to,
because this
and
is
I'm going to
something-
assume you're going to study more. So in studying more, you notice that the more people, like actual living people that she surrounded herself with, you notice that she does become more powerful. And you start to realize, out of game, in case you didn't notice, she did become more powerful the more you guys hung around her.
Dude,
Well-
I'm fixing to man her room with like 1,000 people.
So it is kind of what the Masters are saying, in that she is, in a way, leeching off of the existence of people.
But would you
But
say
not with, it's not purposeful. She's not doing this purposefully.
so? What we could do is try to get a read on how she's doing it, get her to focus on other ways to get her force powers back, and then she wouldn't be such a danger.
But wait,
Rather
what's
than-
so... What's so... I'm sorry, I mean...
Because the more people she's around, the more powerful she is.
Correct.
So
But it also
so,
can
like-
create issues in that it would weaken other people around her, maybe.
Yeah. So
No, that's what I was fixing to ask.
She's-
What's the downside?
yeah,
to all
she's technically.
She's technically a leech.
Yeah, she's technically.
Because
a-
in my
a
red
force
eyes, they
leech.
look great. I was just saying, it looks good from here.
Well, also, you're a robot, which means you're not being leeched.
True, yeah, and I'm Sith, so I don't want to marry her. She can leech them all to death. I wouldn't care.
But there has to be another solution, rather than taking off somebody who was part of the
Well, they're not
council.
killing her. They're just taking her
They're-
force powers
They're taking
back.
her force powers, which is a part of her. They're killing a part of her, which is killing the rest of her.
To be fair,
Okay,
she
yeah.
survived 5 years without it.
She had to have been around somebody to keep her alive, though.
I mean, she stayed alive. She just didn't need people.
Mm.
She was in true exile.
Yeah, but there's that's a part of her. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's why she went on this whole journey.
yeah. I honestly, I see where they're coming from, but it's still
Now that you've seen,
yeah. Now let's
now you're getting out of the
no,
vision.
we're still going forward.
Okay.
If she continues down the path that she's on, what do I see?
So, are you saying if she continues down this path without, if you can stop the Jedi from doing what they're doing right now?
Yeah.
I have to calculate things that may or may
Hey,
not
Pops.
happen then. Trying to calculate all the things, because if you were to do it right now, I have to know. Let's see. Okay. You see that you see her kind of leading down the dark side and starting to kind of
Here's
do
some
what you're
sauce.
thinking. What they're thinking, except really what they're going to end up doing. You see a void in the Force being created if she continues down this path without their interference.
But
So-
made by her.
It is unclear,
Okay.
but she is there.
Okay. What if we were to have, I don't know, specialized interventions where we would monitor her powers and
It's hard to focus on that.
give alternatives or something like that. What if we were to figure out some sort of an alternative?
It's kind of hard to get a vision like that because now you're asking a bunch of what ifs, and it's hard for. You can't really tell a vision to look at a what if.
Right.
Really, this is your vision that you're getting right now. That's really
Okay.
what you're going to get. So are you coming out of the vision that way?
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're gonna assume that the vision takes place over like 5 seconds. Like you see all of this.
Because
and
mental thought supersedes everything else.
Otherwise, they would have been acting while you were in this.
Yeah.
Okay, so you come out of it.
Okay. So, if she is left unmonitored from what I saw
From this point,
if she's left unmonitored, she will be going down a dark path, but not from what I can tell of her own volition. It's just how things are. If we can monitor her abilities and maybe try to police her aspects of her abilities to a more positive thing and find alternatives to her force leeching that's basically what you're calling it right now, we could potentially save her from herself as well as everybody else around her.
Well,
and I think that would be a more noble cause than just straight up cutting her off from the force, because that tells me that you're afraid of her, and that will lead you down to the path of darkness yourselves.
Well, I just need to tell Meetra one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You will continue to suffer if you have an emotional reaction to everything that is said to you. I'm reading this, so. Do you know what this comes from?
I'm waiting.
Okay. True power is sitting back and observing everything with logic, like somebody did. If words can control you, that means everyone else can control you. Breathe and allow things to pass.
Buddha? I feel like that's Buddha.
No, he might have pulled
Is it
from
fiction?
Buddha. No, it's a real quote by a real famous,
Okay.
like real life person.
Sounds like a Martin Luther King thing also.
Gandhi.
No, it is more of an Asian thing.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's Gandhi or Sun Tzu.
Yeah, it's probably, yeah.
Actually, at a game.
Yeah, no,
That-
you're good.
That's a famous quote from a Bruce Lee interview.
Oh,
Bruce Lee
Okay.
said that.
that actually makes sense with his lifestyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I ask you, let's take the harder route because it could be the better route.
They ponder on it for a second. And they decide. And without a word, they all three raise their hands and a force field is created around you all, preventing you from being able to escape this room.
That means they don't agree and we're going to have to kill some bitches.
Root calmly says, and it's around you so you can't, like, attack them either. Like, it's a circle type thing.
Okay.
Root says, do not be afraid. You shall feel no pain. But this must be done. As long as she can feel the force, she is a danger to those around her.
You're going down a dark path. You will all be Sith by the time you're done.
Wait, this is great.
You ready? As they're about to do something, Kreia walks in behind you all and with a demanding voice declares, "Enough!" As she declares this, she force pushes all three masters away from Meetra and onto their backs. Kreia says, "Step away from her." Rook stands back up. Rook says, "What?" And he attempts to make his way back towards Meetra, but is pushed away again. Kreia says, "Step away. They have brought truth, and you condemn it? The arrogance. You will not harm them. You will not harm Meetra ever again." And Kavar says, he looks over and you can see a spark of recognition on his face as he looks at Kreia. For the first time, from what you can tell, it's a recognition. Like, you have noticed that none of them have recognized her until this moment. Kavar says, "I thought you had died in the Mandalorian Wars." Kreia says, "Die? No. Became stronger." Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just went down the wrong pipe.
And Rook says, he looks over to Meetra and he says, "Is this your new master, Exile? If so, then you follow Malik's path." Her teachings will cause you to fall as surely as he did. Zezkai says, she is difficult to see. She's like a shadow of the exile. The masters all ignite their lightsabers. Zezkai continues, we sought to lure the Sith out, and now they have come to us. Kreia says, how could you ever hope to know the threat that you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy, faced war and death on such a scale? If you have traveled far enough rather than waiting for the echo to reach you, perhaps you would have seen it for what it was. Did you not hear its call on Dantooine Vrook, on its scarred surface and in the minds of the settlers? I have endured your corruption with my other students. You shall not have this one. And you, Kavar, so close to the call of Duxon, tell me, did you not feel what poured from the moon, what had taken place there? And Zez-Kael, to hide upon Narshada, yet blind yourself to all that happens there. So close to understanding the Force, so close to giving it up. There is a place in the galaxy where the dark side of the Force runs strong. It is something of the Sith, but it was fueled by war. It corrupts all that walks on its surface, drowns them in the power of the dark side. It corrupts all life, and it feeds on death. Malak knew the power of such places, and the power in making them. They can be used to break the will of others, of Jedi, promising them power, and turning them to the dark side. Did you never wonder how Malak corrupted so many of the Jedi? So much of the Republic so quickly? The Mandalorian Wars were a series of massacres that masked another war, a war of conversion, culminating into a final atrocity that no Jedi could walk away from, save one, pointing at Meetra. And that is what I sought to understand, how one could turn away from such power, give up the Force, and still live. But I see what happened now. It is because you were afraid. As you would pass judgment on her, I have come to pass judgment on you all. Do you wish to feel the teachings born of the Mandalorian Wars? Of all tragedies that scream across the galaxy? Let me show you. You, who have forever seen the galaxy through the Force, see it through the eyes of the exile. She raises her hand, and suddenly a blast comes from Kreia, draining the Force from the Masters. Kreia then leaves.
You go, girl!
And Meetra is unconscious from all this. So are you guys going to follow Kreia or wait for Meetra to wake up?
I will pick her up myself and then follow Kreia. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. Leave.
Well, they're passed out.
That's fine.
More than likely dead.
That's fine. Wasn't Kreia the one that taught me Jedi teachings or whatever? Which one was the ice bitch?
Oh. That's Atris.
Okay.
Craig is the one that you guys were about to suspect was a bad guy last time you played.
Oh, good. She did do shady shit, though. Like, that much I do remember. She was doing some shady shit.
And I think she made it clear that she's going to continue doing shady stuff. Like, I think just now.
At least openly, I know that she's going to do shady shit, which makes her less shady.
It makes her lighty. Kreia doesn't wait for you guys. She's like, is doing her own thing. So, as you guys are following her, you can see she's picking up her pace and, kind of not giving enough time for you guys to carry Meetra back to the ship. Let's see.
I mean, I'm pretty strong nowadays.
Yeah.
So I'd be able to pick her up and follow what's-her-face, unless she's using the Force surge or whatever to run away.
By the time you guys get to the ship, because she does get out of sight from you as you're making your way back to the ship, By the way, by the time you get back to the Ebon Hawk, there's no sign of her. And at this point, Meetra does wake up. And she goes ahead and tells everybody else who wasn't there what happened. From what she saw. And are you going to add anything? Because she passed out around the time that Kreia started her speech. Are you not going to inform her what the speech and all that?
I'll let her know what the speech was, but I more do that gesture thing so she's aware of what happened.
Oh, okay.
So that it's quick and easy.
I mean, it would take 5 minutes to explain outside of that.
I'm very short-breathed. Like, out of character. I'm not long-winded these days.
Like, your character's just like, look, here's what happened.
Yeah.
I don't got time for this, even though it literally takes no time to explain.
It's quicker. Just shoving all the information into her brain. So that there is no misinterpretation.
And as Meetra is starting to see, after you finish showing her the vision, she says, well, we need to get to Telos right now. Because it's about to be under attack by the Sith Triumvirate.
Alright. To Telos we go.
How do you know that?
I just have a feeling. And Leela walks in and she's like, it makes sense. My former master Darth Nihilus is attacking, from what I can see from my bond with him. By the way, Darth Nihilus is the guy that you know is the one that kidnapped her, and Scion helped with Scion.
Bitch.
Okay. By the way, you did leave a ship over Telos. You remember that, right?
Did I?
Mm-hmm. To keep an eye on Atris.
That's right, I did.
You hear a call from them.
That's crazy woman? That
Ice bitch.
Yeah.
ice bitch.
Yeah, the one that lived on the frozen planet that I learned my Jedi stuff from. Found out that she
Stole
had
some
holocrons from the Sith stuff, and I wanted them, but they were behind a Sith door that I apparently wasn't strong enough to break open.
Yeah, she was in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you left a ship over that, remember?
That's right, I did.
Because you wanted to keep an eye on her.
Yeah, she's a weirdo.
So you get a call from that ship.
Yes.
B9, we're under attack. Everything's gone to crap. There's a Sith warship over Telos and it's all going to crap. Rah! And you see a big explosion.
Oh, shit.
And so now it confirms on your end too.
Well, now they're attacking me, so go. Alright, let's go. I'm going to inform Asen of this as well.
I'm assuming the Ebon Hawk is on its way to dock back up with the yacht.
Oh, okay.
I assume
Take
that,
the yacht, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean that's what you guys have been doing is kind of just taking it down, using the Ebon Hawk as a dinghy essentially.
Yeah.
Sad how the Ebon Hawk has fallen from promotion status of main mode of transportation to
A dinghy.
a dinghy.
I know, especially when it looks like the Millennium Falcon but a different paint job.
Right?
And honestly, a more catchy name. I mean, I love the Millennium Falcon, but Ebon Hawk is so much easier to remember.
Right.
So you got, by the time you guys get to the yacht, Asen walks by and he's with this woman that you haven't seen before. She looks kind of like one of the handmaidens back at Atris's place.
Okay.
Like the way she's dressed. And Asen says, I found somebody who has been snuck aboard our yacht. And he points to her. She claims to be, her name is Brianna. And she claims that she wishes to help us as Atris is out of control.
Atris is out of control.
Brianna speaks up and says, yes, she surrounded herself with non-force sensitives in order to hide her darker side.
Huh.
That is why my sisters are there as well. You've seen us there, the handmaidens.
Mm-hmm.
We're all non-force sensitives, and she's using us as a shield to her force sensitivity. Somehow, though, now the Sith know where she is. We need to take her out as well as deal with the Triumvirate.
God, see, I tried to kill that bitch and JP stopped me.
We'll have a long list of words for JP's character when he comes back.
I've been messing with him all night too.
So are you going straight for the temple then?
Yeah, let's go straight there.
All right. So you another 7 days pass because it takes space travel. It's not
Space
quick.
travel.
I mean, it's quick, but it's not.
It's not instantaneous.
I'm gonna talk to Asen just on the side.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roleplay because it's going to take some days.
Asen,
Yes.
what did you do with the handmaiden?
What do you mean?
The one that just reported to us. I mean, I'm sure we sent her off after.
Yeah. She was sent to a room of her own.
Kill her.
Is there a reason, sir?
Yeah, I think she's lying.
Should we keep her just in case, and then if she is, deal with it?
She's non-force sensitive, she says, so she's useless. Is he fixing his destiny boy my decision? He's really thinking hard over there, isn't he?
Because there's something that if people who have played Knights of the Republic 2 know, and they know why I'm struggling with that decision.
Oh. I've never played it.
No, it's fine.
That's what makes it so much fun.
That's the fun of this, is that you guys haven't played it, so you guys get to do this however you feel. It's why it's more interesting, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, the story is good on its own, but I think this is fun to see. What if this was how it went?
Is it trash?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
No, I was trying to look at my laptop and try to focus. Okay, fine. Okay, so he goes ahead and has the kill order made.
Wait, Ace and I changed my mind.
Are you meta? If this is meta, no. Don't do it because I'm struggling.
No, I think we have a different plan for her.
Okay, you actually do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I don't want you to make this decision because of my reaction.
No, I got thinking about it. We can use her, if nothing else, as a spy.
That logic makes sense, sir.
So, cancel your kill order.
And he does so. Okay.
If nothing else, if we can't use her as a spy, maybe she can go in first and convince the other sisters to join her cause.
Oh, that's some information I forgot. That I made a note of that I forgot to give you guys that she would have told you, but yeah. I'm going to go ahead and use one of mine to retcon that you know that she does have force abilities. I'm using one of my destiny points to retcon during the explanation. She did tell you about her force sensitivity, that she has actually unlocked abilities, but the rest of them don't.
Oh,
and that's why she's been able to sense the truth about.
So you're just adding it to it. Okay.
Yeah, now you know that she is force sensitive.
Okay.
So, and now you have 3 light that you can use.
Oh, okay, sweet.
That's a way to retcon that to where I think it's fair.
Right. Somebody else you can train.
So I got a plaything. No.
Oh, buddy.
But yeah, that's why she knows that Atris has been using the dark side, is because she actually did unlock her force sensitivity.
Right.
Otherwise, how would she know?
Well, you're not anything of that. That would have been a better question.
Anyway, so anything else specific you guys want to deal with while you're on your 7-day trip to a big battle? Or do you think you're set?
No, so
Oh. Are you wearing any of that stuff that you got from the Queen, by the way?
you got stuff from the Queen?
Not yet.
Do we want to spread that out while we're on that trip?
Honestly, I think it's best we keep that in a chest.
You don't know anything about it in
I
game.
did know that it was dark.
In game, you don't know that.
Oh, you should wear it.
But you don't know what it does.
Oh no, but I know that was dark as fuck.
When does that mean anything to your character?
Considering I'm trying to choose the neutral path until it's necessary.
Yeah, you went Sith to neutral, back to Sith, back to neutral so many times.
But you tend to,
You went to good, back
you
to
tend to
neutral.
do more Sith things, though.
Right. But it's thinking as a Sith, it's only good to display your power when it's absolutely necessary. Otherwise, everybody gangs up on you. It's not fun that way.
Oh, and by the way, speaking of people that have been going dark side, Senna walks over and says,
What?
oh, well, Senna's in the party, remember?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't know I thought she was neutral.
No, remember the cave?
No, remember you were giving her shit about her eye color changing, and,
Yeah.
and you even
Oh,
got
that's
a blow-up
right.
picture about that.
That's right.
Yeah,
About
the
her
cave
eyes.
happened.
Oh, man. I forgot so much.
Yeah, the Sith tomb. So she walks up, because I'm assuming you did let the party know about the gift from the Queen.
Yep.
Okay.
Who's this queen?
The Queen of Onderon.
The one that we assisted.
He wasn't
from-
there. The
oh.
one we told you about that you guys assisted.
Oh, okay, it was a queen.
Yeah, she was a queen and she gifted everything. So yeah, remember the Queen versus the General Vaklu stuff that was going on?
Yeah.
You guys finally dealt with that. And
Okay.
killed Vak. Well, actually, she ordered the kill. The Queen had Vaklu killed because she was like,
I liked it.
she was like, I gave you so many chances, so no, no more chances. Even though Meetra tried to say that, violence wasn't the answer, but
Yeah, I also gave her like my idea of a perfect, universe.
but anyways,
Used it and told her to use that as a perfect business model for her planet.
so Senna walks over and says, I think I want one of those things,
One of those things. What?
and from our gifts.
We don't need that just yet,
Why not?
because it radiates darkness.
Ooh, perfect.
That is something he wouldn't do.
No, it's not.
He would have asked for the thing, though.
Oh, he would have asked.
He would have asked.
I would have told him that shit is dark.
Okay, do you think,
I don't.
as
I
a
don't
group,
think-
we need to roleplay Senna? Do you think Senna would try to steal the stuff anyways?
No. See, that's too dark
That's
for JP's character.
yeah.
The way
Especially
he
since
You think Senna's trying to lean back towards the light again?
I think so. Yeah.
that I do not know. I think maybe that this one is going to just stick like right where she's at for now.
Okay.
Because
But I don't think she would push
she's-
herself any further. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Go ahead and. So you're not even going to open the box.
not until it's absolutely necessary.
Now, is there a lock on it?
No.
Okay.
There was no lock. You didn't tell me there was a lock on
No,
it. So
that's why I'm asking if you put one or something, because you had that thing, and yeah. That's why I'm curious.
No, but I do watch that thing like a hawk.
Except when you're not on the ship.
Yeah. Maybe I should just start
Very
carrying
true.
it with me. I'm carrying it with me. It's okay. I'm fine. If I have a bunch of murder hobos who want to be dark side, I'll just make sure that I just keep it on my person at all
Are
times.
you saying JP's character's a murder hobo?
You're darn right I am.
Well, that's not who
9 lightsabers at attack at once. 200,000 damage. Woo! Didn't even ask questions. It went straight to lightsabers.
Okay. So, you sure you don't want to check the chest?
I suppose I should, shouldn't I?
You should, because you might. I mean, I would feel your character is smart enough to know that after leaving the ship, you'd want to check the chest.
Yeah.
You find 3 items missing. The belt is missing, the talisman is missing, and the ring is missing.
Okay, so I'm gonna start asking who the fuck stole this damn armor. I'm going to.
So
I will
now-
hunt you all down. I don't give a shit.
Now you see this little Sith B9 with a badass belt, a fucking pendant, And a ring on his antenna.
No, because you were off the ship too.
Right. I just wanted to make fun.
Yeah.
All right,
So you at least know 3 people who don't have it.
All right, B9.
Yeah.
Go ahead and run diagnostic as to who the fuck's been in my room without my permission.
Okay. You can have Asen look at the security.
Sure, let's do that.
I'm guessing this
now.
is in. I'm guessing you're in the room with Asen.
Yep.
Yeah, he's usually in the
Yeah.
command center.
So he's like, "All right, let's run up the systems." And he runs them up, and you see Leela walk into your room,
Mm-hmm.
and she does open the chest,
Mm-hmm.
and then she leaves, not taking anything.
Mm-hmm.
but her curiosity's been piqued.
Asen fast forwards a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that there's probably nothing for a bit. As he fast forwards, he stops. As Leela returns,
Mm-hmm.
and this time takes 3 items.
Okay.
She deserves them. No. I'll pay you for them.
No, they're priceless.
Everything's got a price.
And then he stops it and says, "Well, I guess there's your answer."
Okay. Actually, roll forward. Let's see what else happens.
He rolls forward, and nothing happens until you walk in.
Okay.
And then of course
I suppose.
Senna walks in, and then yeah.
Okay. I suppose then I'll go get my daughter and teach her that it's not good to steal from her mother. I'll spank the goddamn dog shit out of her too.
You better not spank too hard if she'll stab you with a lightsaber.
Bullshit, she will. Let her try.
Okay.
Unarmed, I can deflect all that shit.
Oh god.
Let me get my book so that way I can have her stats.
Leela, honey.
Sorry, you just going to her room.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you find her in a room, and you immediately see the talisman on her neck.
Mm. Honey.
She's not even hiding it.
Yeah, why did you steal from me?
Why didn't you share with the crew?
Because
Oh.
that's dark shit that nobody needs to have on them right now.
Damn. Why didn't you share, bitch?
And that doesn't matter because it was my personal items.
Actually, they were gifts from the queen to all of us.
You don't know that.
Ooh.
Leela had no knowledge of that.
Didn't you inform? You
She
informed the
was-
crew.
I informed Senna of that.
Oh. I asked you if you informed the crew, and you said yes. Otherwise, she wouldn't know about the box at all.
Hmm. Informed Senna. I know that.
You brought
for
this
sure.
on yourself.
Well, that's
But
why
anyway.
I asked just a few minutes ago if you
Oh.
told other people.
I don't think I would have told anybody about how dark this thing
No, but I
is.
assumed you told them that that you got it from the queen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess right now it's a non-retconnable thing. That's fine. I'll just say, look, put those things back. They're dark and beyond your power.
Maybe I like wearing this.
And maybe I like spanking your ass too. Now put that fucking shit back.
I don't think you could make me.
Oh! Oh!
You think that, do you?
I know that.
All right.
Just so you know, me and Ace are like watching the camera, like making these O noises, like, oh! And he's like, sir, do I need to interfere? No, you leave this shit alone. Just watch, enjoy this. Go get me some popcorn.
Maybe we should spar this shit out. You beat me, you can have them. All of it. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I only kept the one thing.
Mm-mm. What happened to the other 2 things then?
I spread it throughout the crew. You gotta spread the wealth after all.
No, that's not something you spread. That's something you bury in a hole bottom of the fucking earth.
No, this is...
That's
I just
nothing.
thought of the perfect line for that and you missed it. Like, bitch, this ain't herpes. You don't just go spreading this around.
It's okay. According to Adam Ruins Everything, 90% of us already have herpes.
True.
Anyway,
She says, all right then. She stands up and ignites her saber.
all right.
You gonna go first?
Probably should.
She's going down.
All right.
Oh, are you scared? You're not gonna let her take first lick?
Go ahead.
She's using a lightsaber, meaning she's going to be using lethal action.
Yeah.
So goddamn right I'm going first.
Where was that big top for a minute ago, Caleb? I could disarm that bitch.
I can.
Without my lightsaber.
I can. As a reaction, I can. Without my fucking lightsabers, too.
So go ahead and.
Alright.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to force binder like I do everybody else these days.
Alright. What'd you get?
I have a lot more to roll.
Okay. I forget, what's your force rating at this point?
Fucking 35 or some shit.
High as hell, but not quite
It's
35.
probably like 8 or 9.
It's 10.
10. Okay.
That's right, because I think JP was like 8
No, he's at 9.
or 9.
Yeah.
Thought it was like 1 or 2 behind you.
Okay. 7 hits, 2 triumphs.
Isn't it just a,
No, I'm sorry. 9 hits.
isn't it just your, force die?
I don't know anymore. I guess it could be just my force.
Yeah, just
die.
use your force die, because it's a force ability, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's right. No, he made you roll 4 style last time.
Yeah, it's
Which
just
one's
force
the
die.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the
white
destiny.
one.
Yeah.
The white one.
Basically, you're rolling force versus force, and unless you guys get into a force duel, and it's against the what was it I had here? It was discipline, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it was a discipline check. Because the new book, one of the new books we got added the force duel rules,
Yeah.
which was awesome. Because that was the week we had JP and Dustle duke it out.
Okay. 18.
Alright, let's see. Alright, you managed to get her into a grip.
Cool.
Barely.
Cool.
I added an ability to the stuff because I realized that +1 stuff was still weak sauce, so I added one more ability to it.
Cool.
It can out of game. So the benefits of the armor, and I will leave out the negatives of it for
Obvious
reasons. The positives are any of the armor equipment, like the talisman, the boots, the ring, all that stuff. You get a +1 defense to your armor.
Mm-hmm.
The sword, which is also in the box, gives you a +1 melee.
Mm-hmm.
And I added an extra benefit that all force usage, if it turns all your light side to dark side. So you always roll dark side without the cost of the conversion, because you have to do the cost of conversion if you.
Mm-hmm.
So it removes the cost of that.
Okay.
So that makes it a little more.
Better.
Yeah. She only got a 13.
Yeah, I know. I heard you.
Oh, you heard me counting.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, okay.
So. Alright, so you got her in the grip.
All right. So I walk up to her and take the amulet. Told you I would get it. And then force push her back onto her bed.
You grabbed her right by the pussy.
You'll give that back to me!
No,
She
I
growls.
She
won't.
is mad.
No, I won't.
She is mad.
You'll sit your happy ass down and accept the defeat.
We'll see.
like
She
a good
pushes
child.
you out the door and slams it,
Pushes me out the door.
using her force
Okay.
push.
Okay.
She just pushed you
That's
out
fine.
the door, bitch.
Does that be nice?
Yeah, he's just like sitting there watching this camera like, bitch. And like he's like glued
Alright,
to the
Asen.
screen.
Asen. Because I'm going back to Asen. Who did she divide the rest of
Oh, and he blocks off the screen real quick and he's like, yes, sir. Uh huh.
Sir.
I mean, ma'am. Sorry.
That's better. Who else did she divide these pieces amongst?
Well, now we're gonna let Caleb roleplay that.
I guess I'll have to look. He starts to pull up the feed again and has like 5 different cameras going, so that way you can kind of follow her path as she walks throughout the yacht. And you see her as she makes, after grabbing, because he brings it back to the moment after she took them initially, and you follow her and she makes her way to Dustel's room.
Oh, okay.
Oh, her lover. We should have known
there's
that.
No feed in his room.
Hmm.
There's what?
There's no feed in his room.
There's no feed in his room.
There's no camera feed in his room.
What the?
He apparently destroyed his camera in there.
No.
Or he just unhooked the feed.
No,
because he's too smart to destroy the camera, because he knows that costs money. Just unhooking the feed is something that they could easily just replug in.
Well, I kind of thought that I did that.
Hmm. Anywhere else? Did she go anywhere else with those pieces?
Caesar walked out, not holding the pieces anymore though.
Okay.
Except for the talisman that's on her neck.
Okay. I go back to my chest, and I tell B9 to put this back in his vault.
Mm.
And lock it. And lock it. And this is not something we are to sell. At all. Ever. to the highest bidder, to the lowest bidder. We don't sell this thing.
You want to keep it?
We want to keep this.
Okay.
It's safer in my hands any goddamn way.
You're damn right about that.
So put the amulet back in its proper place, and then tell B9 that I'm only one allowed access to that damn box, except for you.
All right, I'll hold on to it for you.
Okay. So now I go to fucking Dustel's room.
Tell you what gets about.
Dustel,
It's
I
locked.
know what you did. You might want to open this door.
I'll let you get in on your own.
That's another B9 moment.
And at this point, Dustel has, like, in the present, his feet is back on, so you can see him just sitting there in his room.
Oh, God.
Just, like, reading a book, and he's just like, yep.
Got this. All done.
So are you going to react to him telling you that?
You're goddamn right. I'm gonna break down this fucking door then.
Ah, damn it.
Shut up. I'm gonna pay you back anyway. You know I'm good for it.
There he goes wrecking my shit.
Comes in like a wrecking ball.
Goddamn right.
All right, Miley Cyrus, calm down.
Stole from me. There's no fucking excuses.
He didn't. She did. She gave it to him.
He probably gave her the idea too. So
Oh, no, I doubt it.
No
No,
bullshit.
go blaming my brother like that.
Bullshit.
He's nothing like his older brother B9. That's just who is currently setting up a goddamn auction.
I swear to God,
I'm just kidding.
I will kill us all.
Honestly, when you told B9 not to sell it, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
B9 knows better.
Yeah, you're right. B9
He
does
knows
know
how
better to sell it.
terrifyingly powerful I am.
you don't want none of you bums on my bitches to have it.
Alright.
I would probably hold on to it though, knowing how dangerous it is.
Okay. Is this the one case where dangerous is not equal good for B9?
Yeah.
Because usually B9 loves dangerous.
For all of our health.
I don't want it to fall into certain Sith hands.
That's true, because for all you know, the highest bidder could end up becoming Scion.
It very well could. And I'd sell it to him in a heartbeat.
But you know he pays well.
He does.
Alright. So you're going to go ahead and...
burst right the fuck on in this room and say, look now.
Oh, shit.
You done
So you're already force pushing the door?
Yeah. I broke this fucking door down. I know I did.
Okay.
Because it's locked.
Tearing up my fucking shit.
He shouldn't have locked this room.
So it tears open, not only getting the door off of its hinges, but also taking a little bit of the wall with it on both sides.
Oh, Jesus.
Shut up, I'll pay you back.
You can't hear me. I'm watching the video.
You don't have the active comm.
Yeah, don't you always have those comms going?
No, not while I'm watching this video.
Okay, so Dustil finally looks up from his book and says, "Oh, hello."
Hello? You have my daughter steal from me to give shit to you, and all you have to say is hello?
How are you?
I'm loving this.
Alright, this is a game that's gone on long enough. Give me my belongings.
Oh, come on. Just a little more.
Oh, you mean this? It shows his hand and it shows the ring.
Yeah. That and the belt.
Belt?
Yes, belt.
I don't have a belt.
Wait, I thought she had the belt.
No, she had the talisman.
She has talisman. He has the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else has the belt.
I swear to God, I will lop this kid's hand off like fucking Gollum does with Frodo's finger in the goddamn Lord of the Rings. I will do it.
I think this ring is mine now.
No,
Oh.
it is not.
Bitch.
There is no discussion with this.
You're right, there isn't. Get out.
Fuck. I will break you in two before that happens.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I wonder if B9 would have anything to say about that.
You don't give a shit about you.
Damn.
I would disagree. I think he cares more about me than you.
Damn.
Fine, we'll fight for it.
I have a feeling that didn't go so well for Leela. Otherwise, you know.
I took that fucking thing off her neck. She couldn't do a goddamn thing about it.
So you know, I'm not even gonna bother playing this game. So no.
Good. Then you'll give me my fucking ring.
Your ring.
Yes, it's mine. I'm keeping this safely from everybody. This is not toys.
You're right. It's a ring.
It's not a fucking toy though. You're using it as a toy.
No, I'm using it as its intended purpose. See?
Mm-hmm.
Shows his hand. It's intended to be worn.
Yeah, see, it's on his finger.
I really should have had it on that finger, but it is the Dustil way. But in this case, it's a ring finger.
Yeah.
You know. What?
Leela gave him a ring to put on his ring finger. You should be happy.
No, not this time. They stole from me. It's not okay.
You should be happy.
Well, you know, the bride's parents pay, so you know, maybe this was the payment.
Yeah!
I'm not okay.
You
with
get to
this.
pay.
I'm not okay with this. You're part of it too, you guys.
We both raised her.
As long as we're good, anyway.
You know, till she was kidnapped, had her eyes gouged out, you know, usual stuff.
Oh, that's right. We had to give her eye implants.
You know, it's like going to college. They come back unlike how they were when you sent them away.
Yeah. Why don't you just do that thing where you like hand the eyes, you know?
That would have been cruel and unusual punishment to your child.
That would have been hilarious.
Alright, so he's not phased in any way.
Then you'll give me my ring. I'm not leaving this room until we fight it out for this ring, or you give me my ring. Well, one way or another, I will leave this room with this ring.
Okay. He stands up. And he starts to reach his hand out as if he's going to let you take the ring. Are you going to reach back?
What is his intent? I have that force power.
You can tell that he's up to something.
Go on to bind him, then take the ring. Perfect. 20.
I'm having to roll his too. Nothing happens.
Shut up, bitch.
I'm handing it to you, he says.
Mm.
Are you gonna take it?
Fine.
Do you reach out?
Yes.
He ignites his lightsaber and does a swish at your hand.
Deflect it back at him. I can do this unarmed.
Yes. So what, are you using your hand in...
It's a force ability, or not a force ability. It's a Makashi duelist ability. I can do that without any gestures. If I feel that it's going to be ending up badly for me, I'm just gonna make him take his own damage.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time he took a laser sword to the hand.
I know. Wasn't this powerful before though?
Let's see. See what he has. He moves out of the way of his own blade. And he jumps back and puts his hand back down away from you.
You will hand me this ring.
I think I've made it clear in my opinion about giving you this ring.
You will give me this ring right now.
His lightsaber kind of glows this dark red as he just stands there.
That's great. You're a Sith. Congratulations. You'll give me this ring right now, or it will end badly for everyone aboard.
Why are you so defensive on these items?
Because these are not toys to be tampered with. These are things that you bury at the fucking bottom of the earth.
I think these are things that make us more powerful as a group. I think we should all share them.
No. Because they tick away at your sanity.
Out of game, when did you figure that out? I can't remember if that was something I just told you out of game, or if that was something your character actually did find out.
I think I made some sort of a history check on these darn things.
You just knew they were dark. You just knew they were related to Freedon Nad. You didn't know that they do anything.
Yeah, but I would figure that since they were Freedon Nads, it's not that far of a stretch considering I'm hyper intelligent too. that some part of him is still on those things.
Okay.
They will tick away.
I just wanted to make sure that this wasn't meta, because out of game you know what they do.
Yeah.
That's why I want to make sure that this wasn't just meta knowledge.
Yeah. They tick away at your sanity, and then you won't be anything like like you think you're going to be. Yeah, sure, they make you more powerful, but they make you less sane. You're more likely to hurt yourself than be more powerful to save whoever you're trying to save, if that's your goal.
Are you saying this in character too?
Yes.
Well, isn't that kind of the cost of being a Sith?
Smart Sith don't hurt themselves to get their goals accomplished.
I disagree. Look at all the great Sith.
And look at how all of them have perished painfully.
It's only because they failed, because of people like you got in the way.
Because their sanity's been ticked away. They weren't thinking clearly anymore.
Or maybe people like you just need to stay out of our way. And he walks by and he bumps your shoulder as he walks past you.
And I force push him back onto the fucking bed. No, you're not. You're giving me my goddamn ring.
Give me a discipline.
What do I roll for discipline?
It's one of your skills. Which one's discipline? Is that willpower?
Yeah, and I've got a very high will. 7 hits, 2 advantage, 2 triumphant.
Nope.
I call bullshit. There's no way he's more powerful than I am right now. There's no way.
He's got 6 discipline. 6 ranks in discipline.
I thought the max you can get in anything is 5.
There's certain things. There's a skill he's got.
Hmm. That's bullshit. I really do. That's fine. I got 6 ranks and use my
So you don't force push him. He manages to push it back on you.
He's strong, man. He's strong.
Because he actually got 3. He got 3 despairs as well, which is the opposite of your triumphs. So it actually knocks you against the wall in the hallway.
Damn! So that's another B9 moment.
As he starts to walk past you, that's when you hear footsteps coming down that way, and you see a bunch of the exchange crew members walking through, and they look at you and help you up, and they say, "Asen sent us."
Hmm. Thank you, Asen.
You're welcome. He just starts standing right beside me in the monitor trying not to laugh too.
Now, and as Dustle continues walking, he says, "I'm not going to bother you as long as you don't continue to push on this subject. I won't take anything else."
What meaning does your word have as a Sith? They're liars by trade.
You trust my brother, don't you? He's a Sith.
He hasn't
Huge liar.
He hasn't lied to me yet.
He's got a good point, though.
Who does?
No, Jared. I haven't.
I technically haven't lied
Well,
to you.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yes,
I
but you have lied to me.
Me?
You told me that you were a Force user the second time we met you around when you turned out to be a Force user. That's very suspicious, by the way.
That
You
was
also-
to defend myself.
That's still a lie.
I didn't know if I could trust you yet.
So how can I know that I can trust you, since you seem to have all the cards?
That's why I'm opening them up. But that's your choice to not trust me. But I will not
Well,
attack
at the
you as
very
long as you do
least,
not attack me.
at the very least, who did you give the belt to?
I will tell you as long as you promise to leave them alone.
How can I know that I can trust them?
I know they have done nothing wrong to you. And and after that pause, he says, "It's Beodor."
Out of character, who's that?
That's the Zabrak that was on Telos, that Meetra knew from the war.
Okay.
The
Is he
engineer
with
guy.
us?
Yeah, he's the
Okay.
engineer guy that's got the one arm, because the other arm is electric and all that.
Okay. If that's the case, I will destroy the rest of that goddamn armor. Nobody's getting no more.
Okay.
I thought you gave it all to me to lock it up.
Well, now
Yeah.
she wants to destroy it.
Yeah, now I want to fucking destroy it because obviously it's too easy access.
Not in my box. That was out of your room, bitch.
So it's too easy access.
Nobody can get in my safe.
Everybody's gonna want to get it,
Nobody can get in my safe.
and I have reason to think that they're going to try and get to it again. And
And they're not going to get in my safe.
you've given favor to your brother before, so I bet if he went up to you and would,
Bitch, I just sent you some troops.
Asen sent troops.
I commanded Asen to send you troops. I am Asen. Asen is I.
But Asen is not B9.
I'm talking about me.
Asen is
the
not
kid,
B9.
the player. But B9 commanded him to.
You just don't know that.
Mainly,
just don't know
mainly
that.
because I didn't want you to destroy my fucking ship.
So do we have a deal? He says.
Fine,
Okay.
but no more.
All right. And he returns to his room. Obviously, the door doesn't shut. Otherwise, I mean, this would have been the perfect moment for it to shut, but it can't.
No, it never will ever again.
No, until we fix it.
Not until some crew members get there and maintenance shows up.
Which, I mean, you're going into a battle, so it's not like you're going to get to for a bit.
Right. They're going to be too busy making sure shit runs.
Yeah. Alright. So, anything else major you want to do? I guess you're going to try to destroy it on the way. Or are you going to wait till after?
I'm gonna try and destroy it on the way, honestly, because that's too.
Just leave it in my safe. It'll be fine. They can't get to it. No one can get to my safe but me.
Unless that shit is force proof and made out of Mandalorian steel and what is the other?
Frick.
And frick. No, I think they're gonna get it.
Well, it is made out of all that. And it's meant to kill you and blow up everything in it if you open it without my authorization.
Good.
To be fair,
That's
the
fine.
yacht is
That's
basically
fine.
the second Starforge, just unfinished.
That's fine. That's fine then.
They only built enough to make a yacht instead of a giant space station.
Right.
Because that was about the time the deterioration got really bad. Let's see. I'm having to keep track of Bongo stuff as well. Because for every page you guys finish, I'm having Bongo finished page on the side. Alright, so... So are you gonna? So you're just leaving it alone, I guess, is the final decision.
Yep, that's fine.
You're not going to go get the other piece?
I promised that I wouldn't. I'm a person of my word.
All right.
Have
All right. So 6 more days later.
Have Asen send some crew members to go retrieve the piece. And then I want a spy put on my brother, so whenever he eventually takes a bath or whatever and takes the ring off, they steal it and bring it back to me.
All right. So you're gonna try doing that within the 6 days that are left.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you get the belt back without a problem.
Okay,
Like-
it's in the safe.
Like Beodor just gives it. He doesn't fight it.
And you get the what? The amulet back.
Yeah, the talisman.
Now we're just waiting for the little thievery action.
Trying to blow it out.
Yeah, I know. So I guess throughout the 6 days, you notice that he never takes the ring off, even when he showers.
Okay, a little freak.
Actually, I should do something because something happens every day. Let me go to my notes. He has to make a discipline check.
After you do that check, I got an idea.
I'm curious to know what he is. What class is he? I need that ability.
B9 brother badassery.
Alright, he succeeds, so nothing bad happens on that first day. Second day, he succeeds again. Third day, he definitely succeeds.
Oh shit.
Fourth day, he succeeds.
Man, he may be the one to keep it, shit.
Fifth day, he succeeds. And I am increasing the difficulty each day.
Damn. Well, on the last day before we get there, I have a plan.
Sixth day, he succeeds. So, all 6 days that he's been wearing it, he succeeds.
Oh, great.
So, nothing bad happens.
I have a plan. I have a plan.
B9, the plan man.
I'm going to take a little. I'm going to take Asen's Lucky Blaster. And I'm going to make a bullet with my mechanics.
Do you have a, hold on, what's the type of gun in the Star Wars universe that uses that? It's a
Slug thrower.
Yeah, do you have a slug thrower?
Oh no, he just has a lucky blaster, which is laser.
Yeah, slug throwers are the only thing.
Let me make one of those then.
Okay.
I wouldn't really make it a slug blade because no character's gonna keep it.
Well, slug throwers are the only things that fire actual.
Yeah. I'm gonna just make a little small handheld one.
Okay.
With a little scope on it.
All right.
And make some bullets to go in it that are actually like sleeping darts.
Bastard's gonna need the bullets too. Fuck. Dustle's gonna need some fucking bullets any goddamn way.
I'm not giving it to Dustle, damn it, I'm using it on Dustle.
I know, he's gonna need the bullets, not the fucking darts.
I just want to put him to sleep to steal the ring, damn it.
So, kill his ass.
So.
Oh my god, he's useful, he just put you down, he's damn useful.
Fucking whatever. At least I'm not light sighting it to fucking make it go my way.
Yeah, there you go.
I haven't done that to you yet.
I know. I'm giving a dig onto JP's character who did that in training.
It was beautifully said.
All right. So you're gonna go ahead and try to use it on that last day.
Yes.
All right. Slug thrower. Well, since you had to make a slug thrower for it to work.
Right.
Is it a pistol or a rifle then?
Let's make it a rifle.
Okay.
That way I can set up, like, Asen or somebody can be at the other end of the hallway.
And it's going to be non-lethal damage, correct?
Right, non-lethal, yeah. I just want to put him to sleep long enough to run up, slip the ring out of his hand, bring back and be nice.
Okay, so you're doing it from long range then?
Yeah, because of the scope.
Or are you doing it from even further? Because let's see, there's engaged, which is,
Melee combat.
melee.
Yeah.
Short, which is a little bit, it's about the same distance as melee, just a little bit further. Medium, long, or extreme. I'm guessing long is what you're
Okay, what about the main corridor going down the middle of the ship?
That'd be about long.
Okay, let's do that. I'm going to just wait for him to come out of his door at one end, have the other guy posted at one end to shoot him.
What if you had two guys post one on each side, and then they hit each other because they missed them?
Yeah, that's why I didn't do that.
That would be fucked up.
It'd be hilarious.
To be honest, that would be fucked up.
And then Dustel's like, oh, okay.
The fuck is B9 got going on around here? People just shooting themselves.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead and roll your, ranged heavy for that guy.
For who?
For whoever's shooting at him.
I was going to make Asen do it, but
Okay.
do I need him to do it?
It's going to be ranged heavy attack.
You know what? B9's going to do it.
He's going to shoot his brother.
He's going to do it himself. You want something done right, you do it yourself.
Sometimes you gotta shoot your own brother. Let's see.
5 hit, 3 advantage.
You miss.
I'll do it again. I made more than one bullet.
Okay. Unless you beat 7 failures and 4 threats, you miss.
Damn it. I only made 6 hits on one.
Are you shooting him again?
Yep.
How many did you make? You gotta tell me now.
5.
Okay.
I figured Eclipse has 5.
Yeah. 9 failures and 3 threats.
God damn it. Well, I'm off to a good start. 4 hits.
I'm guessing.
God damn it.
You're gonna use your 4th shot.
6 hits. I'm gonna fucking Destiny point it. What the fuck am I doing? Destiny point it. Shoot that bitch.
Alright. He goes down.
Alright, I'm gonna go take the ring.
So you're going to try to take it off his hand?
Yes.
There's a little bit of a struggle.
Fuck it, I'll cut his finger off.
He wakes up.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't cut his finger off.
Yeah.
I didn't make that shit strong enough.
It comes off. It comes off.
Comes off? Okay.
I'm just messing with you with the fact that it stayed on. I was like, no, it's powerful, but not that powerful. Do you want to know why he was able to avoid all those hits?
Yes.
One of the bonuses to it is every day he succeeds at not failing that discipline check, he gets a +1 to that defense.
Oh, damn.
As long as he chooses not to do what would have happened if he failed anyways. Because you can still choose to do that thing. Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Pipe.
He can still choose to do the bad thing that would happen. Because he knows what the ring wants him to do.
Mm-hmm.
But since he actively chose not to after beating the discipline check, he gets rewarded for it. Essentially. It's essentially so you're rewarded either way. That way, like, if you choose to wear it and do the good thing anyways, you still get a reward out of it.
Yeah.
And that way it's not all bad. It's just mostly bad. Well, only bad for certain people. It's not bad for the person wearing it.
Yup.
Alright, so nobody has anything now.
Good.
And at this point you guys come out of hyperspace over Telos.
Thank you.
You make 10 grand for a door.
Do you want that in hundreds, in thousands, or 10,000 just straight up?
I'm just gonna add it to your bill. We'll take it out of what we pay you each month. How's that?
That's fine. Doesn't matter. I'm investing half of what I put back into it. So
Right. Just take all the monies.
Alright.
In fact, just for the fun of it, like, you're gonna take off 10,000. I might as well put 10,000 extra in there each month, just in
case you break another door, huh?
just in case.
You're going to be role-playing Ace at some point, just so you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, you guys. So now that you guys are over the battle, you see this huge Sith ship. By the way, like bombarding on the planet and all that.
Okay.
But you see that it's not attacking you yet. Meetra says, "Okay, we need to make our way down there as quickly as we can.
Sounds good.
Let's get to the Ebon Hawk." All right. So who's going? I'm guessing B9 and
Yeah. I'll leave Asen on the...
any specific NPCs you want to take with you?
Hell yeah. Dustle?
He's passed out.
Wake him up.
It's gonna be a while.
We'll drag him.
So you just drag him onto the Ebon Hawk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have some crewmen drag him on there.
Who else do you want with you?
Leela.
Leela's going anyways.
Okay, good.
Because she has to face her master.
Yeah. Meetra's going. Other chick's gone, I guess, huh? You
Which
said
one?
she disappeared.
Oh, Kreia, yeah. You still got Bayo. You got,
Yeah, bring him.
you got Mikkel, the disciple. The historian guy.
Yep.
Bring him too.
Yep.
So basically you're bringing everybody?
Yeah, just bring it back.
The only people you can't bring are those that are dead. Or that are not on the crew anymore. Are you also bringing Handmaiden?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to use her.
Okay. So you're bringing Brianna. Alright. So when you arrive at the temple, you find that it is... let's see. You find Atris in her holocron room. The door is open.
Mm-hmm.
Atris looks over and she says to Meetra, well, to you guys, she said you would all come to this place. If you think you can defeat me, you're wrong. All this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they're mine to command. And if I must use it to end you, I will. Surrender. You need not die.
Who told you that we were coming?
Let's see if she actually says. The true master of the triumvirate.
And who's the true master of the triumvirate?
Just surrender already.
Oh, I don't do surrender. But...
And you see in her hand, she's holding, because you've seen it before, Meetra's old lightsaber, the one that was taken when she was exiled. But it's not on, it's just, it's inactive right now. It's just in her hand.
Let me ask you, do you care about your young apprentice here?
She betrayed me.
She didn't betray you. She come to ask for help for you.
She betrayed me. And she ignites the lightsaber.
Hmm. I'm gonna let you deal with that.
Let's see.
I better not. You couldn't even handle my brother. Missile tuber.
Are you gonna do it?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll.
He was waiting. No, he was like, son of a bitch. I knew he was going to do it.
I was waiting for eventually you'd do it.
I wanted more answers out of her, but...
I mean, you kind of got some answers. She's under the influence.
Forget what I rolled for Gunnery.
Let's see. Is that a long shot, if I remember correctly?
It's extreme range. I can shoot it pretty much
Okay.
anywhere. But
How far are you shooting from, though, in reality?
oh, well, you said we walked in her room?
Yeah.
So that's probably what, like 15,
Medium.
20 foot? Yeah, medium probably.
Okay. You should be able to get it. It's only 2 threats.
Six hits to advantage.
6 hits, 2 advantage. So you got the 6 hits.
Sweet.
Add up the damage. So what's the damage initially?
The damage is initially 20.
Add 6, so 26.
26, yeah.
Let me look at her health. Let's see. I gotta add. Well, subtract. You said, what was it again? 26?
26, yeah.
Mr. Popular. Okay, she's still up. Meetra's gonna go ahead and strike next.
Ooh. Get him, girl. Get her, girl.
Obviously, she's had enough of this too.
I like it.
And she's gonna use her lightsabers. Ooh! Lightsabers are 6 if I remember correctly.
Right.
Let's see, and it's 3 to crit.
Mm-hmm.
She critted.
Maybe just do.
And she got a triumph, so that's another crit. So that's 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 total damage. And she's still up.
Damn.
Alright. You want to go next?
Your turn.
I guess I ignite my lightsaber,
Okay.
or my light pike.
And you're going to go ahead and...
Go after her.
Alright. Go ahead and make the roll. You should be able to do it.
Thanks.
Oh, my bad.
Literally, you just need to be a threat. So...
Oh yeah. I'm getting this. Six hit 2 advantage, 1 triumph.
Okay, is that with the threat taken into account?
Mm-hmm.
So,
And let's see, I need to.
so you can at least.
So right.
So you can at least crit once using the triumph.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So that's 12 plus the 6 hit, or what's the damage initially?
Alright. So what I have right now.
What's the damage initially using it?
It does 10 damage times 4 crit.
Okay, well, you didn't get the crit. Well, you got a crit, but you didn't get the advantage crit.
That's fine. It also does 6 breach, 4. It has 4 defense. It has a vicious of 4 and a disorient of 3.
So let's see, 20, and then what was the hits?
Breach of 6.
No. How many hits did you get?
I just did one swing.
No.
What did you roll?
Yeah, I did 6 hits.
Thank you.
6 hits.
Okay, so 26, and then you got the 1 advantage. Well, 2 advantage. So that's 28 total.
Yeah, 28 total, and she's disoriented for 3 rounds, and it's bleeding damage times at 4. 4 extra bleed damage.
Okay, so next round she's gonna take some more damage then.
Yep.
All right.
She ain't dead?
Nope. And it's her. Yeah, it's her turn. We'll let the other NPCs go after her.
There's other NPCs?
The ones that you brought with her, with you.
Oh.
Yeah, your NPCs.
My NPCs.
Yeah, she's by herself in this room.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna go ahead and strike at Meetra.
Wait, she's disoriented.
For 3 rounds.
Can she not do anything at all?
Nope. Disorient is very, very powerful.
Oh, okay. Well, then it skips her turn. And it goes ahead and goes to Leela. Seeing that everybody else is already attacking, she's going to just follow suit. In case you haven't noticed, Leela's not much of a leader. She's more of a follower.
Yeah.
Until somebody starts trying to steal her clothes.
Let's see.
Then she gets all naughty.
She also got a crit. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 extra damage. She is still alive. Mikhail also takes out a lightsaber.
God damn, she's got some hell.
He is also going to follow suit. He triumphed but did not get the crit with the advantages, so he's just going to use his triumph to crit. So that's 12, 16, 17, 18, and she's still standing but hurting badly now.
Yeah.
And then who else did you bring? I'm trying to remember.
We got one dickhead passed out on the
Oh, he's still passed out on the ship.
Yeah.
So now it's back. Now it's back to the top.
Did you use the handmaiden already?
Oh no, I did not.
Or the other guy.
Which one?
The one-armed guy?
Oh, Bayodur. You're right. Bayo gets a turn. We'll let Bayo go before Handmaiden. Bayo takes out his lightsaber. In case you haven't noticed, you've got a party of 4 Caesars now.
Perfect.
I wonder how that happened.
I don't know.
It's almost like you've got somebody who could train them on the ship,
Mm-hmm.
who has a leadership quality that the Jedi Masters warned you about.
Yeah, me. I'm nice. Sorry. I know you thought he was talking about you, but he's talking about me.
Let's see. He also triumphed.
Jesus.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That definitely kills her. Because she only had 6 left.
Heck yeah.
And she goes down. Brianna speaks up and says it's unfortunate that we couldn't do anything to change her at this point.
Oh yeah, it hurts me so bad.
She was too far gone.
No,
Shiva.
B9, don't be condescending.
Oh, she didn't know that.
and mentally better than that. Dustle doesn't know all the cool little nifty abilities of my lightsaber.
He doesn't even know what day it is. I hit that bitch when it's sleeping dark.
I mean,
It took a destiny point, but I got him.
so far it's still the same day since you shot him, but you know.
But he don't know that. Boy, is he gonna be pissed when he finds out you took that ring off his finger.
I didn't take nothing.
No,
Gee, I wonder what feed we should use to do all that.
Oh, buddy, but I own that ship. That shit got deleted.
So Brianna speaks up again and says, "We should hurry now to help fight against the triumvirate while we can."
Oh, buddy, I have a mental video camera of what I was doing.
You didn't watch me do it, though.
I didn't watch you do it, but I know it wasn't me.
I'm just proving it wasn't me. Shooting Dustle.
Yeah, wait till he wakes up.
I know. That's what we're talking about.
Wonder who will blame first.
Oh,
Not his brother.
Probably
Exactly.
me, but I can show him everything that I did. A -1 insight check would be able to be like, oh, tell him the truth. Okay.
Alrighty, Tony.
Alright. So because of HK-47's death, that doesn't happen.
Damn it, HK. That was actually probably the best death ever.
It was off screen.
Uh-huh.
It was off screen because none of the party members were there.
Right.
Well, none of the player party members were there.
That's glorious.
I guess we should loot the body to make sure she didn't have any special key card that we would need for access to other places.
You're leaving the temple.
Oh, okay.
The Space Armada is not at the temple. So. Because obviously it's in space. So, as you guys kind of make your way back onto Tilo Station so you can get ready for the fight, you see Lieutenant Grin is already dealing with a lot, but is glad to see you guys. Lieutenant Grin's the guy that arrested them when they first got to Telos, thinking they destroyed Karagas.
Yeah.
And then you also see Zarin from Dantooine.
Ooh, fancy.
And you can see that he brought his militia to help back up this fight. So everybody's kind of uniting at this front.
Good. Good to see you guys again.
Yes, it is. It's good to see everybody brought back together for this cause. Meetra speaks up and says, "Our priority should be to stop the Ravager," pointing to the ship. "I recognize that ship from the Battle of Malachor."
Have you ever been on it?
No, but it was one of ours.
Okay. So you know it inside and out.
I know the basic details. We'll need to battle our way all the way to the docking bays to get a ship to attack the Ravager, however. Unfortunately, because Mandalore's dead, you do not have those reinforcements.
Mandalore's dead.
Yeah, that's in my notes. You would have had reinforcements, but because he died, he can't gather the reinforcements.
Which one was that?
Canderous.
Where was he from?
That was Duxon. The Mandalorian group.
Did we kill him?
No. It was off screen. It was in another of the off screen deaths.
Damn.
Mandalore, HK, and Hanhar all died at the same time.
Hanhar's dead.
Yep.
Let me scratch that bitch off my scratch.
Strangely enough, the only two that survived that was Dustle and Leela, but I couldn't fucking tell if they were lying to me when they said they didn't know anything about it.
No, they told you what happened. They said that the Sith killed them.
Oh, Hanhar was the Wookiee guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
The one that you didn't like for a bit. The one that you forced into that life death so that way he wouldn't kill
I
him.
don't have to worry about him trying to sneak up and kill me now. He went and got himself offed.
By the Sith.
By the Sith.
Unfortunately, Leela and Dustle couldn't save HK or Mandalore in the process, so.
Oh, that's fine.
Air quoting, by the way. Air quoting.
What? That is what happened.
Hmm.
They got into a fight with the Sith, and Sith killed them.
They also happen to be Sith. Out of character.
Dustel's a Sith. You don't know if Leela's a Sith.
I know.
Oh, she's
Oh no. How depressing.
She's gonna be like her dear old papa.
Kind of.
Oh, and unfortunately, because you took all the NPCs with you, there's nothing going to happen to Aeson. Stuff was going to involve Aeson, but now it's not.
Oh, well, that's kind of good.
Alright, so. I guess you guys will have to make your way to the docking bays now.
Looks like it. Looks like it.
Alright, so you guys make your way and you see some Sith that you gotta fight.
Mm.
Who wants to make the first fight?
Me, Mistletoe.
Alright, go ahead.
I was just rubbing your hands there, lucky no.
If you beat 2 threats, you got it.
6 hits, 2 advantage, 1 triumph.
So you got the 6 cents and a triumph. Alright, and let's see.
I roll good in this game. Any other D&D game? Hang the shit
So
up.
40, because it does 20. It does 20 damage if I 10 damage.
20.
20. So 40 for the crit. Plus how many hits you said?
6.
So 46 damage. That killed all of them. Because that's a lot of damage.
Yes. Fucking P9 is killing it.
And it was only really the first line of defense.
Fine with me. I'll kill the second and the third.
Alright, so you guys make it past the first line of defense. Where you see... check. Hey, yep. Okay, making sure the mic was still going. Let's see. You see Riken, who has been promoted to a major thanks to the events of Onderon.
Do we know him?
Yeah, he was one of the soldiers on Onderon that was on your side when it came to the Queen versus the General stuff.
Oh.
Yep, he was that captain guy that helped you prove Dagon's innocence.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's now a major.
Oh, okay. Well, Mistletoe him.
No, he's on your side.
Oh. I thought we was fighting.
No. He's just
okay, good.
You see him on your.
Thought he was a good guy.
And he also has brought reinforcements for the battle. So literally everybody's in this fight. Although they're currently under heavy fire in the direction that you guys need to go. You can choose to help the Onderonians retake the office, which will be right next to the area you need to go anyways, or you can just kind of pass them and keep going.
Wait, one more time. We can.
You can either choose to help Riken, who's currently fighting like off to the side, trying to get into a different room, or you can just keep going and not have to deal with the fight.
Well, let's keep going. I feel like he's going into a minor thing.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Alright.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Hiya. Those cats were past
Alright, so you guys make it to a ship to make your way up to the Ravager.
Oh boy.
The Ravager.
And once again, because Mandalorians are not here, a bunch of stuff I gotta delete. A lot of stuff that you don't have to do now, though.
That's good.
Alright, so you guys make your way through the ship, and as you're passing one of the rooms, Leela kind of looks into it. Are Are you gonna... She's kind of just staring into that room.
What's wrong?
This was my cell. Is it okay if I go in there, into my meditation chamber in there? I'd like to use it one last time.
Go for it.
Sure.
Alright, so she goes in to meditate real quick. She comes out about a minute later.
That was some fast-ass meditation right there.
Alright, let's do what we must.
Good.
Alright, so you guys make your way and continue down, where you see a zombified Tobin. Tobin was the guy under Vakalu over Onderon. The guy who shot you guys down initially. When you first, the first time you went to Onderon.
Oh, hey, look, guys, it's that guy.
And he's a zombie now. I will not fight you, he says. It doesn't matter if you make it to Nihilus or not, as we're gonna die either way.
Man, you were a cheerful sort, weren't you?
Meetra speaks up and says, You should join our side for Onderon's sake. Nihilus is will come after Onderon after he's done with Telos. Do you guys want to add into that?
Okay. I'm gonna let her persuade him.
Alright.
I don't really care if he comes or not.
I don't know, zombie seems like a pretty cool pet to have.
Jesus.
He says, Alright, I'll join you. What do you need me to do?
Put these palms around your waist.
No. Shame on you.
When you run through that door, I want to hear you scream, ah! And pull the pin. I don't want to hear Akbar come out of your mouth.
So he's going to run into where Nihilus is, you said?
No, I was just kidding.
Oh, okay. Is that not what you really want him to do? No. Minus the... Because, I mean, you could make him just a bomber.
I could.
I feel like that would be a waste of resources.
You think we can use him for something?
Oh, yeah. You can use anybody for
Besides
anything.
your scientific experiments?
Hell yeah, we'll make his ass a super mutant from Fallout. But we won't call it that for copyright purposes.
Yeah, now he's gonna edit that out.
No, it's fine. A reference isn't a big deal. Alright, so what do you want to actually do?
Beth has got bigger fish to fry.
What do you want to actually do?
I'm going to roll for my knowledge tactics, I suppose, or whatever. What would be the equivalent? Would education work?
You don't have knowledge warfare?
I didn't know that was a knowledge we could take.
It's a write-in one.
Oh. I didn't know that was a thing we could take.
It's fine. Just roll. What are the lists again?
For knowledges specifically, it's core worlds, education, lore, outer rim, underworld, genealogy, or other.
Do education.
Is your education high?
Oh yeah. Next.
You should get it.
Three hits, 8 advantage.
Yep. Alright. So you know the best course of action is you're going to have to destroy the ship after you kill Nihilus. Currently,
with the resources I have, what would be the best course of action to do that?
You might want him to set up proton bombs throughout the ship.
Okay.
And then have him be the one that sets them off after you guys leave. Which will, of course, kill him, but,
That's a sad day. I really want a super mutant. Okay.
We can just capture one later.
Yeah, who's to say that you won't come across zombies in a future game?
Who's to say indeed?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like I have a whole entire zombie storyline lined up.
Alright.
It's almost as if I have two lined up.
I'm going to give him the option, though.
Okay.
To be fair, I don't want him to feel like I'm commanding him to do so, even though he is no longer what he once was.
I'll do whatever you guys tell me to.
Okay.
And he takes it and he goes out to plant them throughout the ship in the most strategic places.
Well, that was easy.
Okay. May the Force be with you, because Godspeed would not feel right in the Star Wars universe.
All right. Yeah, so you guys make it to the bridge.
Woo!
You guys walk in.
Yep.
All right. So you see a cloaked figure, and he's facing towards the battle outside. And he's like in this long bridge. It's kind of this huge bridge, and you can kind of see a zombified crew running everything on the side, but they don't attack you as you're walking down the bridge way.
How far am I from? Distance-wise.
He did say the word extreme.
I think it's extreme right now.
It's extreme?
It's a pretty big bridge. It's a big ship.
I can still hit him.
I kind of want to show you. I got to show you a picture of it when you first walk in because it's kind of big and awesome on scale.
All day.
Every day.
Let's see. Open image. Dang, that made it tiny. I hate when the pictures are tiny.
Yeah, I'm more of a 4-year dry spell, so.
That's about the halfway point of the bridge. This is if you're at the halfway point of that bridge.
Oh, crap.
Jesus.
And yeah, that's the cloak figure. AKA Nihilus.
But hey, what a pretty view of space.
Alright, roll.
As he's, shooting at the planet Telos. Kind of reminds you of somebody shooting at planets.
Oh. Who would do that?
I don't know, some asshole, I guess.
Yeah.
You're crazy. I would never shoot
I guess
at
it's
a
okay
planet.
if you adopt people after you shoot at their families.
But hey, I made a very good display.
That was the Jedi that did that, remember?
No, it was the rebels specifically.
That's it, you're right. It was the rebels. Damn rebels.
Except the rebels aren't really a thing yet.
Well, anybody that fights against authority is a rebel, so it's not completely wrong.
Technicalities.
And they were rebels against us. I mean, that's why they got called rebels.
That's the truth.
I don't think that's how that works.
We were the authority.
Technically, the Republic is an authority too.
Yeah, but we were the...
You don't call it a rebellion when two nations are at war with each other.
Well, when one nation has 90% of the power, and
Except
the other...
you guys had equal power at the time.
At the
I
time.
mean...
At the time of the bombing, you had equal amount of planets and control.
Okay, so it was the Republic, technically.
Yeah, they started. I got 5 hits.
What were you using?
My missiles.
Oh, okay. Of course you were.
5 hits, 3 advantage, 1 triumph.
Okay, so you got 3 hits and a triumph total on my end. So that still gives you the crit.
Yep.
So it's 40 damage plus 3. It's 43.
Yep, 43. There you go. Let's see how much damage this guy can take. Should be able to take a lot. Yeah. He's still just fine.
I figured.
And at this point, he turns around and he force grips all of you.
Something about force gripping his hull?
Yep.
Meetra
speaks up and says, "I will not let you destroy Telos." Darth Nihilus speaks, but it's not true words, merely growls that echo throughout the chamber of the bridge, his zombified army continuing to run the ship. Meetra continues to speak. Kreia has lied to you. There are no Jedi here. You have sensed it. Nihilus continues to speak. You have to admit the voice that they got. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So Meetra once again continues talking to him. If you would feed on Jedi, then feed on me. Nihilus reaches out with the Force, and you see a blast, similar to that used by Kreia on the Jedi Masters, strike at Meetra. He collapses.
Who does?
The bad guy.
Meetra continues speaking. Even now, the hunger is consuming you, just as Kreia knew it would. Nihilus growls out in anger in what sounds like a cry of no and ignites his lightsaber. You are freed from your hold as he does so.
Oh, good.
So, who wants to strike next?
Immediately, after my hold has been lifted, I attempt to bind him. $15.
Yep, you got him. Barely.
This seems to be a running theme for me nowadays.
You're going up against more and more powerful people.
I know. That means that
It's almost like things level up with you.
I know. What the hell? I mean, like, I'm max character like 8 times over.
It's almost like it's a role-playing game where the world moves on with you. It's almost like real life. Darn it.
No, eventually it caps out for everybody. Eventually.
But if you cap out, then so do they. I mean, if they cap out, so do you. It works either way. That was your turn.
Mainly
All
because
right. Have at it, kids.
So Leela's gonna go ahead and go, since obviously she has a lot of anger towards him.
He's basically helpless right now. She can coup de grace his ass.
13, 14. Well, he's still a very powerful being. She gets some damage on him. Meetra goes next. Woo! Okay. Who's next? I guess. Mikhail. He also crits. So let's see. 12, 13, 15. And then Brianna. She also crits. Actually, I'll have Bayo go first. He crits, so that's 12, 13, 14, 15. And I guess Brianna's the only one left, right? Okay. We have so many NPCs, it's hard to keep track now. Oh, shit. Let's see. 12, 24, 25. No. 24, 48, 49. Alright. And at this point, he's past his halfway point, and he manages to free himself from your grasp on his turn, as it's his turn. Anyways, turned out that he went past the halfway point on his turn, and he pushes you all away before beginning to speak again. I want to do the. It's just fun to play it. And Leela says, he is too powerful. Meetra looks over to Leela and says, you're his link to this place. Can you disrupt that link somehow? Leela says, I will try. So you see her kind of trying to focus in now on herself and trying to meditate on herself a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, they had secretly discussed what to do on this. Originally, Leela was just going to kill herself. Thankfully, Meetra talked her out of that.
Right.
Because basically, force spawned with Nihilus.
Damn it.
Leela struggles, and eventually you see Nihilus collapse again.
Ow. Ow.
Man, he's just hitting everything now.
Yeah, he is fucking knocking everything off. God damn, Jeffrey.
God damn it.
Are you drunk?
I
Not
wish. Getting love drunk watching Meetra do her thing.
Leela says, I cannot hold him for long. Nihilus breaks free of the control, reigniting his saber. Alright, back at the top. B9.
Oh, I'm gonna missile him again.
Alright, do your thing. And now you're at a closer range, so you might get more damage.
Oh, 5 and 5. 5 hits, 5 advantage.
So that's 40. 45.
Yeah.
Alright. And who went next? Was it Leela? Or was it you? It was you.
It was me.
It was him.
Go ahead. What are you going to do to him now?
It was,
I'm going to.
Where the hell was Senna in all this?
On the ship.
I'm going to ignite my lightsaber.
It's easier than having to role player. Alright, so you're going to strike with your lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
Go on and do it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Do your thing.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep, go ahead.
All right. I have 8 hits, 4 advantage, 2 triumphants.
Okay. And it's 10 damage. You.
With 4 vicious and 3 disorient. And vicious in this game is bleed damage. So
How many hits did you say again?
10, I think.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. See what that does. All right, you managed to kill him.
Yeah.
After killing him, I attempt to take his lightsaber.
Well, his body kind of just Obi-Wan Kenobi's when you kill him.
So his lightsaber goes too?
Nope, lightsaber's there for the taking.
I'll take his lightsaber.
All right, and then I guess you guys are going to run because at this point you know that the bombs are going to go off soon.
Yep.
Leela stays near Nihilus's body as you guys are running.
I say, what are you doing?
She doesn't say anything. Meetra puts up her hand and says, I'll talk to her.
Okay.
So Meetra goes over there and talks to Leela. Meetra, and I guess you guys are kind of listening in.
Mm-hmm.
Meetra tells Leela to do what she needs to, and then that you guys must leave. Leela says that she needs to see Nihilus's face. So Leela takes off the mask and looks. Nobody else can see over her shoulder.
Okay.
And then Meetra says for Leela to give her the mask.
Okay.
Meetra asks what Leela saw. Leela says, I saw a graveyard world surrounded by a fleet of dead ships. The same I see in you. From now on, you are my true master, Meetra. And then suddenly Force Lightning will strike from Nihilus's dead body. Alright, and now you guys run. Alright. By the way, anybody can choose to wear his mask if you want. As long as you have a face. Sorry. Sorry, B9.
I think I already look good enough. I don't need no mask.
Have you seen how awesome his mask is?
Wait, show it to me. I may put it on Asen's face. Oh, I'm putting that on Asen's face.
Okay. Does look pretty sweet.
Does he get any kind of boost from it, or is it just?
He does. Hold on.
Wait, isn't it only for Force sensitives?
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if the boost is. Let me check. Actually, it does. It really does nothing. It's more for the cool factor.
Okay, cool.
It's a cool factor mask.
Okay.
Hey, it works in Asen's case because then Asen can use it to strike fear.
Cool.
Nihilus mask. No defense, huh?
No, it's okay. Don't worry.
I mean,
Hey, and what's
he's got
funny-
it, so- Alright.
I can't say it. Okay, anyways. Oh, he's dead, so he can't tell you about that either.
Yeah, I didn't give him time to talk. Not much, anyway.
Who?
Nihilus.
Well, Nihilus did talk a lot, actually.
Well, he did, but
Just not in a language you understood. I meant somebody else in my notes.
oh,
So you guys are able to leave. The Ravager explodes as you guys are leaving. Like badasses.
yeah, buddy. You could have kept the. You could have kept him. You could have kept the zombie.
But
He was
he's
the
not
one
zombie.
that blew it up.
We could
for
have
you.
just had Asen bomb the ship.
That's true.
That's true. That's fine. We didn't think about it. So it's okay.
It's too late. He's dead.
It's too late to apologize.
Plus, what do you have actually did? Plus, think about it. He was a zombie because of Nihilus. Do you think that he would have
He
survived
probably, yeah,
past?
he wouldn't have survived.
Let's see. So, when you guys return to Telos, Lieutenant Grin will let you know that Admiral Kareth wants to speak to you.
Cool.
He says it's more of an order than a request, by the way. So,
Orders.
Alright.
but he says it's about a mutual acquaintance.
Oh.
So I'll leave you to it. Grin leaves, and in walks Admiral Saul Kareth,
Ooh.
who you might remember from previous the previous campaign. The guy that Shanghai Flo into doing stuff. You remember him?
I do. He's the
Republic officer.
Republic officer, yeah.
Never mind that, like, the only person who would feel any kind of fealty to that is Senna, who's currently MIA.
She's on the ship.
She's on the ship.
Just not. Well, you guys are currently on the T-lifts, but yeah, Senna's on
But actively,
the yacht.
actively MIA.
Yeah. All right. So you see Kareth, and he looks over and he says, "Oh, hello, B9. It's been a while.
It has.
I see Flo finally learned to let you go."
And besides, he doesn't know my
he-
character.
He didn't really have a choice.
Huh. I see we have that in common when it comes to him.
Good. Then we'll get along just fine. You want to see my trophy?
Maybe another time. For
Oh.
now, I wish to speak about stuff. Business.
Oh.
Friend.
I like business.
He looks over to Meetra and he says, "So Meetra, I finally got a chance to catch you. Every time I seem to be right behind you guys when it comes to what planet you guys have been to. While you were on your exile, did you happen to see Malik in your travels?" I'm kind of concerned because Malik left without letting anybody know where he went. Meetra speaks up and says, "Well, no, I did not. But I don't think we should give up hope on where he is." We need to get going. We have to deal with somebody. Kreia. Or I guess I should say Treya now. So, if you'll excuse us, Admiral, I think we should be on our way. Alright, may the force be with you.
And you.
Alright, so you guys make your way back to the Hawk.
Just so you know, I think Leia got a new Leela. I said Leia.
Yeah,
Leela got a new mommy.
That's fine.
Somebody's
She'll see what we have there.
a little sour.
Oh.
That's fine.
No, it's more of an auntie.
Yeah.
It's the cool aunt.
It's the cool aunt that's going to tell her that everything I say is bad and wrong.
That she should join the dark side.
And she also has the boyfriend that, doesn't help with that.
Right.
The boyfriend that could be part of a biker gang.
God, that means everything is going Dad's way. Good old papa.
Although it's kind of incestuous, though, at the same time, because let's not think about it, though.
Well, I mean, we're not blood. I mean,
Yeah,
a
you're not
robot.
blood.
She's a top.
You're not
kid.
blood in any way. Dustel's not technically your blood brother. She's not technically your blood daughter. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
We'll let the internet decide on this one.
Yeah, they can just
They can decide how bad
let
this
the world
relationship
decide.
is. Tell us in the comments if you think it's okay that Dustel and Leela are together,
Exactly.
or if it's too Game of Thrones for you.
Oh.
Uh,
So my name is B9 Lancaster.
I do want to cut away to something going on with Aeson in the meantime, something that should have been happening during the fight. Lannister.
Lannister.
Yeah, you're fine. Lancaster is a good, fake version of it. If you don't want to get sued.
There you go.
I'm going to cut back in time a little bit
Mm-hmm.
and say some stuff that was happening during the battle. So during the battle, Dustel woke up. He got onto he actually took the Ebon Hawk for a fun flight
Yeah.
back to the yacht.
Mm-hmm.
He docked on the yacht and he met up with Aeson. And now you get to roleplay as Aeson for a bit.
Okay.
So this was say 15, 20 minutes ago during the battle.
Okay.
Oh, Aeson, I've come back. Somebody knocked me out.
Knocked you out.
Yes.
I'm trying not to laugh.
In character or out of character?
Out of character, yeah. Ace went laughing.
Yeah. Somebody shot me and knocked me out. Look. And he shows Asen
The dart. The bullet dart.
Yeah. The blark.
Or is it a dullet?
Well, why would somebody knock you out?
I don't know. Oh, well, that's not true. I do know because I'm missing something.
What are you missing?
He holds up his hand.
Oh, yeah.
He points at his ring finger, which at this point it has like an actual like.
Where the ring used to be.
Yeah. Because he wore it for 6 days straight.
True. So you think somebody stole your ring?
I know somebody stole the ring. And I have a good guess who.
Who do you think would steal your ring?
Well, between you and me, I think it's Kana.
Kana.
She didn't want me having it. Although I'm surprised she would have done something of this type of trickery to get it. It's not of her character.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like her.
But I know it wasn't you or B9.
We can always look at the security footage. I deleted it.
Okay, I was about to say out of character, would Asen have changed the footage to make it, you know?
No, he has no idea.
Okay.
Well, he has no idea that B9 deleted it.
Okay. So you guys go through the footage then,
Mm-hmm.
and you see a blank spot in the footage.
Yeah.
You just see a blank spot. So as Asen, how would he respond to this?
It looks like somebody deleted the data from knocking you out.
So it could literally be anybody, but somebody who has access to here.
Right.
Except the only person that has access besides you and me,
Well, and bridge crew.
but the bridge crew doesn't want the ring. They don't even know about it.
True, but they could have been paid off by somebody.
That's true. Okay, look. I need to get into that chest. I can tell you why.
What chest?
The one with the armor.
B9's chest?
Not B9's. It's the one with the armor. The one that they put in B9's vault.
Oh, he just put the whole chest in my vault.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me explain why, and you can explain to B9 why. I am a double agent. Well, triple agent.
Okay.
I am secretly working for Scion, but also secretly working for you guys by secretly working for Scion.
So you're working for B9
And pretending to work for Scion.
while pretending to work for Scion.
That is correct. But I am a true Sith. And I want to do my brother right by rebuilding the Sith properly once Scion's been dealt with.
Right.
In order to do that, I will need as much power as I can get. Something that Kano, of course, does not want us to have when it comes to the dark side. Kano's not very light side or dark side when it comes to things.
Right. Oh, what the crap?
So,
It's you.
if you can let me in to there, I can do my brother, your creator, right.
God, I feel like that's bullshit, but I can't say anything about it.
Well, I would let you in for B9's sake, but you have to ask B9.
Okay.
Because he's the only one that can open the vault. I don't even have access to his vault.
Okay, that's fair. We can wait till he returns. We just have to make sure Kana doesn't know, because Kana's going to overreact.
Well, you should just wait till it's you and B9. Or maybe call him into your private quarters.
That's true. Alright. And he returns onto the Ebon Hawk and says, I should probably bring it back down so that way I can pick him up when it's time to get going again.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Alright, so he goes back to the Ebon Hawk and brings it back to the planet. just in time for you guys to arrive and get on it, not even knowing he left. Alright, so you get on the Hawk. And you see Dustel's awake when you get on. So what'd I miss?
Well, we killed Nihilus. When I killed Nihilus.
Well, that's good. I guess we need to get back on the yacht then. I guess we're done for the day. Call it a...
Why are you so in a rush? Sounds like you're in a rush.
Well, I figure we're done. We're done here, right?
I guess.
I mean, is there anywhere else we gotta go? Do we have any leads on Cyan or...
Meetra, do we have any leads?
No, but we do need to go somewhere. Somewhere I don't want to go.
Where specifically?
Malachor. It's the only place that makes sense that Treya would go.
Okay. Then there we be going.
It's the only place that makes sense because that's where I was created
Okay.
in terms of my the person I am now. And it's where Treya would want to see me again, I bet.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys get on the Ebon Hawk and fly towards the yacht so that way you can dock up and do your thing.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, so you guys dock on the yacht, which I guess it's just called the Starforge 2. I don't think we ever came up with another name for it.
Damn it.
Janet.
We had a good name for the ships when we were in the Empire.
Oh yeah. That was a different ship though. That was a different model. That was more of a actual Star Destroyer type ship. That was more military. This one's more pleasure.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Asen, what are you guys going to do in the meantime? Because it's going to be another 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll be roaming around the ship.
Alright. Asen's going to call B9.
Check on the status of my my dragons.
Oh yeah, they're big now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't we build a big ship just
Yeah,
to
we
pull
did.
those along?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you come to my room?
Sure. You Asen was calling B9?
Hmm?
You said Asen did?
No, Dustel.
Dustin. Okay.
Sorry. If I said Asen, I meant Dustel.
Alright, so I show up. What can I help you with, brother?
He closes the door. We need to talk.
Okay.
So there's some stuff I haven't been telling you.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably obvious that I haven't been telling you things.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm a triple agent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working for you, pretending to work for Cyan.
Mm-hmm.
Because we both have the same goal to get rid of him.
Right.
My goal is to replace him. And to create the Sith properly again. The way you would have had it.
The way I did have it?
Yeah, exactly. So you see, there's only one person standing in our way to this goal.
Who's that?
Other than Scion, there's one person in our crew standing in this way. Kana.
Kana.
Ooh.
Kana doesn't want the Sith to come back.
You realize Kana helped me build that empire?
But did Kana really care about the Sith as an empire? Or was Kana just there to make sure that you didn't do something Sith?
Kana did some dirty shit back in her day.
But the Kana now,
Mm.
she won't even let us use Sith artifacts anymore.
She's getting old and cranky.
Must be fucking menopause, I swear.
So, You understand where I'm going with this, though.
No.
I know about the vault, and I know that the stuff is in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't know where my ring went. Someone knocked me out. I'm assuming it's her. But at the same time, I don't have proof it's her. And also, it had to be somebody that has access to the archives because the footage of me being knocked out is deleted.
Hmm. That is strange.
And I know it wasn't you or Asen, because why would you stop me from using Sith items? That's not like you.
Right.
And I need the entire set for my plan to work.
But the ring's missing.
Yes.
Hmm.
At the very least, I need access to what we have. And then we can work out the ring details after that.
Well, I say you let me find the ring. We can get you on the full set.
Okay. And then we will not let Kana know, because obviously she would stop this. But I'm going to need this set in order to take down Scion. I want to be the one to kill him.
Well, I don't think you'll have the chance to kill him.
Why not?
You won't be going to that fight. Your mission during that fight is to stay here and protect Asen and Leela.
I think Leela can protect herself. She's strong.
She's strong but hot-headed. She needs somebody.
Okay.
And right now you're that somebody.
But you will give me that armor. If you find the ring.
Yes.
And then we will punish the person who took the ring together.
Exactly.
Sounds good, brother. Just like old times.
Something dark side.
Alright, so he opens the door and says, well, I guess we'll find out what happens within the 7 days we have to get to Malachor.
That's right.
Alright. So what do you want to do? You want to actually do what
So,
you want to do?
no, I'm not going to give it to him. Make him wait till I find the ring.
You have the ring.
I know, he don't know that. Now I'm going to come into your room and say, hey, let me have that lightsaber.
What lightsaber?
The one you pulled from Nihilus.
Why?
Because it's a piece of shit.
What?
It's a piece of shit.
How do you figure?
It's a piece of shit, and when I work on it, it'll be better.
Okay.
I'll give it back to you in a few days when I'm done.
Okay.
I don't want to keep it. You can have it. I can't use it.
Be fair, you don't know if it's a piece of shit because you never saw
No,
him
I
use
mean
it.
it could be fantastic.
You never
I
saw
just
him
want to
use
make
it.
it. I just want to make
True.
it better.
It's true.
So that's what I'm gonna do in the 7 days is work on making his lightsaber a little strong.
Okay.
I guess I could roll for it.
Yeah, do all your mechanics. Are you maxed out on mechanics if I remember correctly?
Mm-hmm. And 6. 5 hit, 6 advantage.
Justin, you are good.
Alright, so you can upgrade in your little sheet that your thing is better.
We'll work out the details on it later.
Just write it on there somewhere, I guess, that I worked on it, made it better.
Not that it's going to be a major thing since we're nearing the end of this adventure. You guys are going to the last planet.
I just feel like that little bit could be all we need.
And it only took you half of the trip to do that.
True.
So,
Oh, I still got some time.
yeah, you still got 3.5 days. So, any big roleplay stuff you guys want to do? Anybody you want to talk to before the big fight?
Well, now that I brought you your lightsaber back, I'm gonna tell you that I don't want to kill, what are we calling her now?
Trena?
Treya.
Treya? I don't want to kill Treya.
Okay.
I actually want to see if I can peacefully convince her to join us like she did before.
Okay. Any particular reason why?
I feel like she wants the same thing I do.
Which is?
The Empire.
You mean the one that I helped create, or the one that you would like to see?
The one we created together.
Okay.
Well, that's super meta.
Because I know that my view and his view still all are different
Yeah.
from.
I'm teasing. Go ahead.
No, the one we built.
Okay. Which is fine, I suppose.
I mean, it may be a little more sinister with her behind the wheel, but I feel like it'd be better than what we've seen so far.
Wasn't there a way we had where I could convert my vision into data or whatever? Like, didn't we'd have that going for us? Because I wanted to show him exactly what I wanted to do with the Empire.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I guess in my grandiose extremities, I try to explain to you exactly what I wanted to do with that empire, and I wouldn't call it utopian because those things don't work, but it would have been pretty fucking solid.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's it.
Sounds good.
Yep.
So with about 2 days left in the trip.
Oh wait, I need you to roleplay as Ace on one.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna go to the bridge because I'm sure Ace was driving while I was doing other shit. When it comes down to, we find Scion.
Yeah.
Of course, we're going to get Treya now. I want to try to catch her alive and get her on our side. But when it comes down to Scion,
Kill that bitch.
I want to make
With
sure...
all sorts of fire.
all sorts of fire. I want to make sure that Leela and Dustil are locked in the ship. And I want you to stay here and make sure they're locked in with you.
Okay. Is there anything I should be worried about?
I may not come back from that fight.
So really it's just to protect them?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you were worried about them in any way.
No. But
we also did talk about stuff out of character as to what will happen during that fight, because my character wouldn't be making it along either.
No.
And you know exactly what I was going to be doing.
You'll have to remind me when we get right to it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't come back, I'll make sure before I leave I give you the code to the vault. I'm going to leave you in charge, of course. But I want you to take that armor set and give it to Dustil if I don't come back.
Yes, sir. It was an honor working for you in case you don't come back.
Well, I might not.
So, and I know your
We'll
brother.
see.
I know your brother loves you.
Oh, he better. I had to kill his dad.
Your dad too.
That son of a bitch.
All right.
Alright. Do you want me to just tell you what it was? Because we did talk about
Yeah,
it.
just go ahead and remind me.
I
I know
I
what you wanted to do regarding the armor.
It was either going to be destroyed or wear it myself and then just go and take
Into
myself
the
into
unknowns,
exile.
yeah.
And then take myself into exile so I wouldn't be able to harm anybody.
Yeah. Was that the only thing?
That was really the only thing that was going to be happening with that armor.
Well, I meant in regards to what you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's pretty much what's going to have to happen.
Well, we're going to find out how that goes now, considering everything that just happened here.
Yeah.
Bitch, you ain't gonna live through that fight.
I'm not going to the fight. I'm taking the armor and I'm going off into the unknowns
Oh.
to exile myself.
You don't
so
have
nobody
the
can
code
get
to
that.
B9's Volt, though.
I know, and that's going to suck.
And it is made out of a very powerful material, which means you can't force your way through or lightsaber your way through.
Looks like they're going to a death battle with me, buddy.
AKA Asen. Because Asen's going to be the one guarding it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to B9 about. Mother fuck. God damn it.
And now you guys are over Malachor.
That's what I wanted to talk to him about.
About Asen?
About giving me the armor so I can exile myself so nobody can fucking use that armor.
Oh, well, I mean, I wasn't going to give it to him unless I died fighting Scion.
Yeah.
We're going after Trey right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. So
I guess that I tried to explain that to him.
Okay,
What-
so I'm guessing you're going with them for the Treya fight?
Yeah, the Treya fight, but like the Scion thing, no. I'm going to be trying to exile myself.
So you're over Malachor, and you, I guess as you're getting on the Ebon Hawk, you start discussing that with B9.
Sounds good.
So now B9 knows what Connor wants to do with the armor as well. B9 knows a lot about what people want to do with the armor.
Yeah, because he's technically the driving force in the story. The driving force.
I literally drive there.
So as, let's see, who's on the ship with you? Let's see. You got Leela. No, Leela's not going. So you got Meetra. I guess Senna will go for this one. Let's see, Beodor, and I guess that's, oh, and Brianna, the handmaiden. Everybody else stays behind.
Are you training her?
Hmm?
Are you training her?
I'm training whoever wants to be trained.
I guess you're training that Brianna chick now.
Brianna's not come to her.
Mm-mm.
No?
Literal nobody wants to learn from me.
Everybody
God
wants
damn.
to learn from Meetra.
I guess everybody's following Meetra now.
Well, Meetra is a leech.
True.
She's leeching.
Yeah, she is the one training Leela.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Dustle.
Oh, he's training her another way.
Alright. So you guys land on this world and you see that it is very broken and apart, like the way you've been warned of it being. I need to decide which picture I want to use. I want to use the canon one or the video game one. Because canon, it looks different now. Yeah, we'll go with canon. So, you see all these, what appear to be statues.
Okay.
You would have been at the Battle of Malachor.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that these are not statues. You know that these are people that have been basically turned to stone because of the giant weapon that was used.
And his nickname was Medusa.
No, it was the one that Meetra set off. It basically destroyed both Jedi and Mandalorians and Republic soldiers. It destroyed everybody, essentially.
Yeah.
It was an equal destruction. As you make your way closer, this is kind of more of an awesome way that it would look by the time you get that close.
Hell yeah. That looks awesome.
This is some nice I might use that art for this episode and cover Ahsoka and Kanan in them and put it with your characters over it. And that'll look cool.
Yeah, it looks sweet.
So I'm gonna actually save that now so I know to use that one.
While I'm thinking about it, what does the saber do?
It currently does, because of the upgrade, instead of the normal 6 damage, it does 12 now.
Oh, shit!
Okay. What's the crit?
It's still 3.
Okay, that's still good. Any special abilities I should know about?
Just your average lightsaber abilities. Nothing.
So breach, defense, and
Yeah, all that good
sunder.
stuff. Yeah. So, eventually you find your way into the temple. And you can kind of see, like, it's got the Sith layout that you're used to most temples having.
Mm-hmm.
Except it's got that new red Sith triumvirate color added, and, you know, the way the triumvirate symbol is now.
Yeah.
You actually see one man standing in your way to continuing through the temple.
Do we recognize him? Who is it?
Here's a hint. His skin is cracked.
I don't remember.
He used to have horns. Now he has horns no more.
I'm drawing a blank here.
Here's a hint. Senna recognizes the fuck out of him.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's Scion.
Ah, okay.
That's why Senna recognizes the fuck out of him.
Are we on his planet or is he off his planet?
What do you mean?
Scion has that, you know, I come back to life ability, doesn't he? Or is that Malik?
He has the I come back, but that's no matter what planet he's on. That's a force ability.
That's dumb.
That's dumb.
That's fucking dumb.
You should not have come to Malachor. She will break you, your mind, your body. You will be lost. Return to the surface. Let the planet claim you as it claimed the other Jedi. There is no reason for you to suffer at her hands. Meetra asks, are you showing us mercy?
Are you showing us your compassion is showing?
It is not mercy or compassion. What awaits you will weaken you. She will break you as she did me, and you will no longer know yourself.
So are you
Sounds like
telling
a
us,
good time to me.
So are you telling us you have amnesia? Just kidding.
You and Meetra and her are alike, yet different, in all the ways that matter. And I hate Meetra as I hate her. I hate Meetra because she crawls within my head, as Kreia does. But your presence holds no thoughts, no teachings. You are just there, unspoken. I hate you because you are beautiful to me, and in that weakness lies death. Perhaps in that weakness is the death of my master as well.
Is that directed to me or Senna?
Specifically Meetra.
Huh.
And by death of his master, he means Treya.
Oh, okay.
Because at this point, Treya is really his master. Because Treya is the head of the Triumvirate.
Okay.
Even though they were supposed to be equals, but that never really works out when it comes to Sith.
No.
When is it ever? You always make an organization saying we'll be equals, but then there's always that one guy.
Always more powerful.
Always wants to be on top.
In this case, it's a chick. Girl power, guys.
Meetra says, you can turn away from the Force, Scion, as I did. It holds you here. Let go. One cannot abandon the Force, any more than one can abandon one's will. What is Kreia's weakness, Scion? what it has always been. Her weakness is you. Scion, we need not battle. You have been a presence in my mind as well. Then turn from this place. Do not go to her. Preserve yourself. You are strong. I cannot see as she does, but I know that in time you shall surpass her power. But not here, not in this place. We're not turning back. Stand aside. I cannot. If you pass, you shall not return as you are now. Return to Malachor, or go through me. There is no middle ground. And are you guys going to add anything before Meetra continues the conversation? I feel like B9's just like ready to just...
Oh man, I wasn't ready to die quite yet, but god damn am I ready to blow him to hell.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like B9 is just ready to just start firing in the middle of the conversation.
Yeah, he is, so he's itching.
Are you going to go for it, or are you going to continue it?
Scion, is it not... wasn't he my teacher? Scion was my teacher?
Yeah.
Scion, is it not the ways of the Sith to reassert your dominance after a failure? Is it not the way of the Sith to take advantage of the resources that lay before you and combine powers to take down to take down one greater than yourself? Is it not the ways of the Sith to I'm just spouting off, is it not the way of the Sith to do XYZ terrible thing to somebody else? And I'm keeping it going for like a good 5 minutes.
Are you trying to like aim him in a direction?
I'm aiming him in a direction that benefits me.
Can you be more specific for my sake?
I'm trying to get him to fight alongside us to either take down her or to weaken her.
She awaits on the Traeus core in the heart of this planet, but you will never reach her. Deny her what she wants. Turn aside. She will accept my loyalty again, for she will have no other choice if we do this.
You sound very defeated right now. And that is a pathetic thing to look at. What happened to the Darth ruler that struck fear into the hearts of trillions of lives? What happened to that guy?
I have seen the death of the Force.
So she threatens the Force. She is a greater evil that we all must take down.
It is too late for me.
Does she control you? Are you not your own man anymore?
In a way. I will not let you by, but if you do get by me, I will not stop you from doing what you must. But I am warning you now that she is powerful beyond all measures.
What makes her so?
Meetra finally speaks up and just says, let's just end this. I bear no hatred for you, Scion, but we must pass. And she ignites her lightsaber.
Alrighty.
It's one of those like moments where it's like, like I understand that, but Sion's just gonna go on and on. Like,
okay.
Yeah, it's one of those issues where just so much has torn him down at this point. But Meetra's striking first, and then you can go ahead because I know you're waiting.
I'm just rolling, waiting for it to happen.
Let me pull up his numbers because he's got a high number if I remember correctly. Oh, his number's not as high as I remember it being. Alright, go ahead. What you got?
5, 6, success, 4 advantage, 1 triumph.
That's 64 damage.
Damn.
Because it was only 2 failures on my end. And technically you critted twice.
Yeah.
Alright. You're just gonna go.
This killing is going to be so fucking bittersweet. It's not fun.
He's just already so defeated.
It's not fun anymore. Thanks, DM.
Thanks for giving us a complicated villain.
God damn. I bursted out to both my lightsabers now.
Okay.
And I got...
Basically, remove 2 threats from it, whatever your total is.
Okay, so I guess that would be 4 hits and a triumph.
For both. So technically we double that. So that's 8 hits, 2 triumphs, and then what's the damage?
I do...
Actually, 4 hits and... Let's start with just 1.
Okay.
So it's 2 hits and a triumph, right?
Lightsaber 1, it's 4 hits and a triumph.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Lightsaber 1 does 12 damage.
Okay, so
has a times 3
12,
crit.
Hold on. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 total damage for lightsaber 1. Okay, lightsaber 2.
It has a breach of 1 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Lightsaber 2 has 10 damage, breach of 6 times 4 crit, and vicious and vicious
Okay.
4 and what was the
All
other
right.
one?
Yep.
3.
You're good.
Disorient.
I got the math. You're good.
Yeah.
Alright. And then I guess next down the block is Bayo, who will use his lightsaber.
This is so bittersweet right now.
I know. It's fun.
Didn't you say,
I actually feel bad trying to kill this guy right now, even though that was the whole goal the entire way through.
Somehow I found a way to make it sad.
Isn't Senna with us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Senna is also feeling bittersweet about it because, like,
That
she's
was-
realizing that she's waiting. She's trying not to be the one to have to kill him at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Good, she can sit back and watch. I'll kill the shit out of this motherfucker. I don't feel nothing.
Well, you're a droid, so of course you don't.
So how much damage did I do?
You did 17 plus 15, something like that.
Times
32.
Yeah.
Times
there you
4
go.
times 3?
Well, it didn't crit or anything.
Oh, okay.
Alright, it's Senna's turn. She's gonna reluctantly lift her lightsaber. Actually, no. Let's be honest. Senna still wouldn't care.
She's gonna take all 9 of them lightsabers and go.
Yeah. So, because it's Senna, she's just gonna... Because I'm gonna be honest, JP wouldn't care.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Senna would still want to kill him.
Yeah.
Alright. Well then, with all 9 lightsabers, he might be dead. And by dead, I mean, you know, enough to where he's gonna come back. Because he does.
After that, I'm gonna be extra and chop off his fucking head.
Because even in this depressed state, he's just gonna come back.
Right.
Because death is a bitch for him.
He should have just rolled over and died when I gave it to him.
So yeah, she kills him the first time.
How long does it take for him to come back?
Short enough that it's before you guys can get past his security. Like past him.
I'm talking. Well, I was gonna be extra, like I said, and just chop his head off.
He's gonna come back before that.
God damn. I guess I'm gonna be inching my way closer.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, you're basically like taking a step and then he comes back and he's like, "Ugh." Now you realize the true power of the dark side. As long as the dark places of this world flow through the cracks of my flesh, I cannot be killed.
So you're saying if I seal up these cracks, I'm gonna fucking kill you?
Meetra,
Get some goddamn spackle. Give me some spackle.
Meetra shakes her head and says, "This battle was never about the flesh. It was about belief." And you get to fight him again.
Okay.
B9, do your thing. Subtract
4.
a failure.
3 hits. 2 advantage, 1 triumph.
Alright, so that's 43, 45. About the same as last time. Alright, and then who did I have go next? Meetra?
Yeah.
Alright, now it's your turn. And subtract a failure and a threat.
Okay.
Ugh. Man, it's hurting my voice to do the Scion voice.
Alright. I have 1 triumph, 6 advantage, and 6 hits together.
That's with the subtraction?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 triumph, 6 advantage, 6 hits. So let's see. So for the first lightsaber, that's 24. You said 6 advantage? 8. And how many hits?
6.
You see him hurting pretty bad on this time.
He's also disoriented for 3 rounds.
Okay. I mean, he hasn't really been attacking.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had,
So.
well, Senna was last.
Oh, yeah, you had, what's his name?
Mikhail, not Mikhail, Bayo. Mikhail stayed on the ship. Yeah, that finishes it. Okay. So he dies again, and he comes back again. You are strong as I had believed. But she knows you cannot defeat me. Surrender now. Return to the surface of Malachor. Do not force me to destroy you. Meetra responds, Kreia respects one who can turn away from power, Scion, not one who is a slave to it. There is no life without the Force. The Force is a blade. Without it, one is defenseless. Yet I survived, and I am strong enough to face you now. She sought you out because both of you were wounded by the Force, and because she had no choice. She would not willingly return to being the helpless woman she once was, nor would her apprentice. Surrender now, Scion. I don't want to kill you. If you will not leave this place, then I cannot allow you to pass. If you go before her, you will be broken. If killing you will spare you what lies ahead, then kill you I must. Alright, another fight.
Mm.
Go ahead, B9. Well, actually, it's not his turn. It's,
Senna's.
Brianna's.
Yeah, Brianna
Oh, yeah,
thinks so
Brianna.
now.
I forgot we technically not at the top of the round. You guys took him out quicker this time. How much health do I have to start? I have to remember how much health he has every time. Okay. Once again, I think this will be a quick one. And then Senna does her thing. So, hits him, and then Senna does her attack with the 9 lightsabers.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So that's... Senna has ones that are 10 damage, right?
Yeah, all of her sabers do 10 damage.
Alright, so... And are they just a regular crit of 3?
Yes. Unless he did something without me knowing.
Yeah.
Do you have his character sheet?
No.
He has his character sheet.
Yeah, he does. So let's see, that's 17 times 9, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Each lightsaber is the same. So 1, 2, 3. That's enough to kill him.
Jeez.
I inch my way closer to him in hopes that I can fucking decapitate him.
And once again, he gets back up for the thrice.
Can I kill him after this one, like perma kill?
There's a way to kill him. Don't worry, it's coming.
Okay.
It'll be one more round after this.
Okay.
If I die here, then you have sealed your fate. Scion, even should you beat me, Kreia has marked you for death. You know this. There is truth in your words. But there is nothing left for me except my master. I fight because it is the power of that the Force fills me with, to survive, to inflict the pain on others. I can die 100 times, Exile, and still I will rise again, as strong as before. Alright, now we're back at the top. No, yeah, Cassandra did her attack. So now we're back to you.
For success, for advantage.
Only 26 this time. You didn't crit. Because there were 2 threats. Alright. And now it's Meetra's turn.
Oh, I mean, I still did twice, right?
I went second.
No, you go after Meetra.
Oh, I thought okay.
Yeah, Meetra's been going second.
Okay.
Ooh, she advantaged again. She critted twice again. So, 4, 25, 26. Alright, now it's your turn.
Okay.
And whatever you got is what you got. There was a blank.
Okay.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Okay. So that's 3 triumphs, 6 advantage, 5 hits.
So, basically, what Kama just did was put on this bandana with a little hidden leaf village symbol. Did a little ninjutsu, popped up behind him, stabbed him in the ass, and then
You
cut
said
his
5
head off.
hits?
5 hits.
Okay.
6 advantage, 3
Yeah.
triumph.
Yep, I got that. Okay, so for the first lightsaber, that's 24, 48, 86. I don't know how to multiply that after that.
86 times what?
2.
That's 172.
Okay, he's dead. Again,
Mhm.
that did it. Alright. I will not fall. He collapses to the ground this time. It's the first time he actually fell to the ground in these deaths. Usually he just kind of revives in the last second. I cannot die. You have already been defeated, Scion. Surrender and we will spare you. Why? Why did she choose you? What makes you able to defeat me? Defeat me here. Because I was able to turn away from it, and you could not. It is not possible to walk away from things unscarred. To keep living when the universe dies around you. To face death and keep standing, it leaves scars, yes, but it leaves room to heal. The Force is who I am. The dark side fills me. It is what I am. And Kreia hates the Force, even if she wields it. If the Force is what you are, then that is what she despises. Scion stands up to face you all. What kind of life have you lived with the Force flowing through you? Was it worth it?
What did it cost?
It was not. No matter how many I killed, there was no end to the pain. The blades, the Force tore through my flesh. I killed my own sister for power, something that can never be undone. Kreia, she will try to break you, to teach you how far someone can fall. Her weakness is you, as you are mine. I am glad to leave this place, at last. You then watch as Scion collapses, dying for the last time. His last breath leaving for good. As he lets go of his anger. After all these years.
You want to poke him just to make sure?
Nope.
No, it's too bitter.
I guess I keep that lightsaber as a memento. Because even though he did really shitty things to me, he was still a former master of mine.
Senna looks to see if he kept anything else, and he finds his sister's lightsaber on him. And Senna takes that as a memento as well.
Oh, isn't that sweet? You're all gonna die, it don't matter.
Everybody's gonna die.
Everybody's gonna die.
Eventually.
Someday.
Oh.
Alright. So you guys finally are able to pass the door into the core of the planet.
We're in the core of the planet?
Yeah, that's where he said she was.
You ever heard of the Big Bang Theory?
On an occasion or two.
There's a reason I wrote God on top of this sheet.
Kreia sees you as you all walk in. At last you have arrived. Is Malachor as you remember? That's both to you and Meetra. Because you both have been here. Meetra says, "We've come to kill you, Kreia." I know, but there is more than death in this galaxy, and you shall not find it easy. It was difficult to draw you here, but it had to be done. This place is your last test. It is the graveyard of the past, where you lost everything. It is the dark place in your mind that still echoes of failure. Now we shall see if you can overcome the weight of Malachor and silence the echoes that beat from its heart. Malachor, you just saying okay?
I don't
Kreia,
care.
I got a question for you. I'm gonna give you two options. You can either marry me, be my right hand, or I'm just gonna kill you.
No, I don't think that's how that's going to go down.
Oh, that's how it's gonna
She
go.
lights her red lightsaber.
Yes!
Before she does any of that, because I didn't want to interrupt Jeffrey, I get into my battle meditation stance and boost Meetra up
Okay.
as much as I can.
Well, Meetra immediately cuts off Kreia's only remaining hand, as you know she only had the one hand.
Yep.
Meetra did? Damn.
Do I have
Kreia had
to, do I
one
have to
hand
roll?
left and Meetra
Do I
cut
have
it
to
off.
roll the force
Yeah.
die to make to see how effective the meditation will be for her?
Nope, you're
Okay.
good. And so the master falls, said Meetra, in a very sarcastic tone. Then finish this. Kill me. Strike me down, and at last end this. It shall be my pleasure. Good, you have strength, but you have yet to learn the full extent of power. And suddenly you see Kreia using the Force to fight with 3 purple lightsabers.
Mm.
Alright.
Well, this has been a hell of a journey. And it's been a hell of a good time.
Are you gonna?
But it's time to wipe the board clean.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
Destiny boy.
Oh!
I'm blowing up the entire planet.
Oh! You're not even gonna let...
No, I'm not letting nobody go nowhere. No, bitch. We all dying.
Alright. So Meetra dies. Everybody dies.
Sorry.
And now we flash forward 3,000 years.
No.
Sorry.
No, 'cause technically we still got Asen and Dustle and everybody else. You just... Asen can do some
Well,
little...
how is my character going to be following in on this?
Your character's dead.
No,
Or
my
are you
new
talking about the
character.
new one?
Yeah.
We'll work that. Don't worry, I got plans.
You could take over Leela.
No. That's fine.
Okay, so I did not see that one coming. I didn't think you'd waste it on that, considering there's somebody else that you might want to
fuck.
save that for.
Nah. We'll
That's okay. Dustle will just be the the double agent he actually was.
Oh yeah, so I guess I'll...
I know what he was.
Okay. You know he was playing you?
Yeah. So I didn't give him the armor.
Well, except now you did.
Because you told Asen to give him the armor as soon as you died.
Alright.
So you gave it to him.
Ace ain't give it to him yet. He don't think I'm dead yet.
It's not going to take long for him to find out.
Yeah, true.
You know, once he sees the planet explode.
Right. But I also gave Ace some secret orders.
That would have been nice to know, you know.
Yeah, he does need to know that as the DM.
He will.
Okay, so can I know now?
Because this is kind of the important turning point right
So,
now.
are you going to get past it since I blew up the planet? They obviously knew that everybody's dead.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go down the list of people who are dead now.
Let me text
Let's
JP,
see.
tell him he's dead.
Mitra's dead.
Shit, my phone's dead.
No.
Let's see. So Mitra's dead. Atris is dead. You guys killed her. Trey is dead. Sion's dead. Bayo's dead.
What the hell? Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Your
My notes?
well, your Facebook Messenger.
Well, you could just put it in my notes.
Huh? What do you mean?
Just put it in my notes. I can read it if you do
Oh.
it that.
Put what?
Whatever you're trying to tell me.
Oh, I was asking you if you wanted to roleplay it.
Oh, yeah. Well, hold on. Let me finish the list of everybody who's dead so I can keep track of that.
Tell me that there was a
I was
secondary
looking for
set
your
of armor
messenger
made.
though, so I could
So let's
Tell
see.
me.
Well, I mean, except it would just be the armor and not the stuff that comes with it, obviously.
Obviously, but I don't
let's
think
see.
she would know that.
Brianna's dead. I think Dustin would sense that there's nothing important on them. He is force sensitive after all. Mikhail's alive. Okay, so the only people alive out of the NPCs is Leela, Dustil, and Mikhail. And then the only people alive out of the PCs is Asen
And Bongo Bongo.
and Bongo Bongo, because he was nowhere near this. He was in the unknown regions.
Figures. Wasn't this the one that was trying to cut everything from the force?
Actually, correction. Mikhail's dead.
Oh good, Dustil killed him.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
So, actually, Mikhail's dead. There went the Jedi historian.
Oh boy.
You know, the guy who was only along for the ride so he can make history. And that way history wouldn't be lost.
Now history's all kinds of lost.
It's all over the place. In fact.
On the walls, on the door. that flower pot, yeah, that's history there too.
Actually, Malachor can't be completely destroyed only because it does have to appear later. So... It's only where you guys are that exploded. So I made it to where only you guys died. Not the entire planet. Because it has to appear in Rebels.
Yeah.
Also, it has to appear in the as part of Darth Maul's backstory, because Darth Maul actually goes there also.
Oh, there, that's going to be some good news for him.
He's gonna be like, wait, what? What did you do?
Sometimes we got to wipe the slate and let the DM just kind of put in what he wants.
So, let's see. Oh, so I guess nobody will find Malik. Except for,
Nah, it's okay.
Nope.
except for Bongo Bongo, who's probably not going to do a good job of it.
Nope.
Because, you know, the people who were going to help him are dead.
Nope.
There's not going to be a new Grey Order, as
I'm dead.
well, and also Meetra was going to help start it. Why do you think she was training so many Force sensitives?
Hey, I took out 4 perfectly opposing Jedi
Why me?
And
I'm not
Sith.
even there.
and Sith with the
I'll-
blink of a destiny point. For things to go the way I wanted it to, I had to kill all 4 of you. And I finally got all 4 of you in a room with the perfect setting to blow your ass.
I wanted to be Auntie Kana for the next generation, or the one that goes off into exile for the safety of others.
So,
the planet you can't tell because I've retconned it to where the planet didn't explode.
right. But Asen feels the sensor go off from B9's death. So he knows B9's dead.
Alright, and Dusto and Leela have just been in their room.
Right.
Except, well, you did see on the footage that Dusto took a stroll with Mikhail.
Right.
A stroll to the, what's it called? Not the bay door, but, you know, the
Hangar?
Garbage chute, as it were.
I guess. I was trying to think of the actual term for, like, you know, the field that you can open.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
we get
Yeah.
Which
Anyways.
works out perfect.
So you see him knock Mikhail out through that.
Oh, sweet.
Killing him.
So Asen sees that, and he knows B9's dead, so he knows where to go to get the passcode.
Alright.
So he goes and gets the passcode, goes in the vault, and puts the armor on.
On himself?
Yes.
Okay, it's not going to do anything.
No,
Basically.
no, it doesn't. But it's all for fun.
I mean, he's going to get the defense and attack bonuses, but other than that, the rest of the stuff's not going to happen to him.
So has what's his name? Dustle went back to his room.
Yes.
So he is going to shut off all the lights to Dustle's room, all the power.
Which Leela is also in.
Fine by me.
It doesn't matter anymore. Daddy's dead.
It doesn't matter. He's gonna kill the power, and he opens the door real quick. He has a lightsaber behind his back, and a pistol, and his pistol in his hand, and he shoots and swipes and kills him.
Kills Dustle?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me.
Oh, couldn't
Stuff.
you make that the flavor of the thing?
Well,
Go ahead and spend the destiny point because we have one more.
You actually have 2.
We have 2 more? Oh, well.
Yeah, he used one to recon my planet.
You want to go ahead and
Yeah,
just
my
do
clothes. It's Destiny planet.
Alright, so Dustle's dead. Leela witnesses this, by the way.
Mm-hmm. He tells him,
What the fuck?
look, he was working for the bad guys. I just saved you and everyone on this ship.
Out of game, how did Asen figure that out, by the way?
He didn't. He's bullshitting.
Oh, okay.
He's
Wanted to make sure you
he's,
were meta.
he's mainly going off of
Yeah,
him telling him that he was a
triple.
triple.
I just wanted to make sure, you know.
Yeah.
This wasn't meta knowledge.
No, it's not.
Okay,
He's just bullshitting. Really.
Okay.
Just assumption, I guess.
okay.
So, killing him what's the best thing for you and everyone here at the exchange? Because B9 just blew up and killed everyone on the planet.
Well, I want the armor now.
Okay. He takes off and puts it on.
Okay.
Your daughter got it in the end, man. There you go.
That was not my dying wish.
She's gonna do great things.
Okay, let me
Not
make some
my dying
notes,
wish.
because that can affect the galaxy.
That was not my dying wish at all.
And I killed 2 fucking flows. I killed 2 fucking Damians.
Yep.
Bartimus tonight was a great success.
For you. I get nothing I wanted.
Hey everyone, thank you for checking out the video. If you enjoyed what you just saw, be sure to give us a like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't want to miss any of our content, be sure to hit the bell icon where you will be notified anytime we upload a video. Also, if you wish to watch RPG Workshop live, you can follow Studio Bastion on Twitch. There you can also enjoy his gameplay live streams and other podcasts that are in production. Also, if you like what we're doing here at Escape Reality Films, be sure to check out our Patreon and support us, and get some cool rewards in return.